bat with the ball, but the bat is a Tesla and the ball is some random person. Well, wait, actually that's a bad metaphor. I'm not gonna hit someone with a car. I'm sure most of you have seen videos of people giving away Teslas on YouTube before. And honestly, I've always been curious like what it's like to do that. And after being stuck inside for over a year and now being finally vaccinated, I just wanna feel some top gift for to be described as the disgracing of one of YouTuber's most popular Tesla giveawayers. Which kind of makes me feel like I've been gifted the perfect opportunity to become YouTuber's next big Tesla giveaway YouTuber. I've got a great opportunity to capitalize on this, but also to do it better. I feel like whenever I watch a YouTuber give away a car, I always feel like there are so many details that they gloss over. What does it mean to just give someone a car? Did you buy it in your name and then give it to them? If you give someone a car, aren't there like huge tax implications? Did this person want an electric car? And most importantly, do people who ever win lavish gifts like these ever come to regret it? The answer might surprise you, which is why in today's video, I'm gonna be stepping up to the plate in the arena that is Tesla giveaways, and I'm not hitting it to first, and I'm not hitting it to second, and I'm also not hitting it to third. I'm hitting a home run. This is the world's best and most ethical Tesla giveaway ever. I feel like that was a pretty good intro. Now, I'd never given away a car before, so to be honest, I didn't fully know what I was getting myself into at this point. But I did know that I wanted this to be the ultimate Tesla giveaway. I want people leaving this video thinking, holy shit, that was epic, which could only mean one thing. I had to do this as responsibly and ethically as possible. I needed to be aware of anything and everything that could go wrong. So I sat down and did some research. Okay, let's search Tesla giving. I surprised my brother with a Tesla. I surprised my wife with a dream car, surprising my best friend with a new Tesla. What I'm gathering so far is that this has to be a surprise. According to these really popular YouTube videos, 2.8 million views, 21 million views. Viewers like it when it's a surprise. I guess that makes sense. I don't think it'd be very exciting if I like picked a person to give a Tesla to, and then like together for months, we sort of like planned on getting a Tesla. Well, I get all the finances in order and I like let them pick out all the things that they want in the Tesla. No. Okay, so I gotta brainstorm ways I can surprise them. Let's watch this video. I surprised my wife with her dream car. Maybe there's some good ideas in here.
So I bought my wife a brand new Tesla Model X. However, first I had to prank her that we crashed the car her parents bought her when she graduated. We also spray painted her old car with chalk, and eventually, well, you'll see as you watch the video.
Yeah, maybe I don't want to go the prank route. The only way I can think of to one-up this, I mean, he already is like destroying her old car. How can I one-up that? By, okay, when I pick the person to give the Tesla to, I have to destroy something that's not their car. Something that won't even be replaced by their car. Okay guys, but before I can give away this Tesla to some lucky guy, first I gotta make him think that I've kidnapped his parents. And I'm actually gonna make him think he's gotta pay me $10,000, otherwise I'm putting a bullet in both of their heads. Yeah, actually, maybe the way I can improve upon this format is by not doing it at all. Maybe we can just nix the whole prank part of it, right? Just get straight to the point. Hey, I'm giving you a car. Here's the car.
Oh my goodness! It's beautiful! Is this mine?
This is your new Tesla. Look, we got the bow.
It's so pretty!
Wait, Bree, it gets
What?
better.
What?
This is your key now to your brand new Tesla.
Stop!
Wait, it gets even better. I'm gonna give you the key to the new car that is yours. So you won't just only be able to look at it, you'll be able to drive it too. You'll actually be able to get inside of the car that I bought for you. See, I told you, it gets a lot better. Okay, so that's all good and fine. I think I've got a good baseline for what a Tesla giveaway is supposed to look like and how I can improve upon it. But there are a few other things I'm worried about. The more I think about giving someone this really expensive electric car, the more I'm realizing that there's a lot that could go wrong in this that could actually end up having like a really negative impact on the person's life that I'm giving this car to. Before YouTube and these like lavish Tesla giveaway videos and $1 million challenge videos existed, people used to get their fix of watching ordinary people win super nice gifts by watching game shows and like HGTV home remodeling shows. And if you've ever read up on what can happen behind the scenes and after a lot of these shows end, you might know that unfortunately giving people really exorbitant gifts could actually have a really negative impact on their life. Let's talk, for example, if you were to win like HGTV's sweepstakes that they do every once in a while where they give away like $1 million smart home. So if you're like a somewhat average person and you make like $60,000 a year and all of a sudden you win $1 million home, in general, the companies and people that run these sweepstakes don't pay for anything except for the house. So they give you the house and then everything else is up to you. So that's like homeowners insurance, property tax, and all of a sudden you've got all of these responsibilities, and even if you like accept the house and then realize what what a big responsibility this is. Then you have to try to sell the house, which can be really difficult also. Not to mention, when you win $1 million prize, the government doesn't really know how to classify that, so they just classify it as income. So if you make like $60,000 a year and you win this house, all of a sudden the government says, oh no, you actually don't make $60,000 a year. This year, you made $1,060,000. So instead of paying 20% of $60,000, you actually now have to pay whatever the tax bracket is, like 30% of $1 million in taxes. And the same type of thing can happen when you give away a Tesla. One of the big advantages of having an electric car is that you can charge it at home and you never have to go to the gas station again. But if you live in an apartment building that doesn't have a charger installed, you'll actually have to go to a supercharger every time you want to charge it and spend like 30 minutes waiting there for your car to charge, which is obviously a lot slower because charging an electric car is a lot slower than filling up a gas car with gasoline. Plus you have to pay insurance on the car, which for electric vehicles is often more than even a gas-powered car that costs the same amount. It's kind of sounding right now like the point I'm trying to make is that like people who aren't already rich can't win nice things. And that's not the point I want to make. Anybody should be able to win a nice car, but I just don't want to give someone a car that ruins their life, you know? Call me crazy. So how do we fix this and make it work? Well, first thing I could do is what a lot of other YouTubers do and mostly give Teslas to their already rich YouTuber friends who won't necessarily struggle if they have to pay an extra few $1,000s in taxes that year. When YouTubers do give away cars to non-YouTubers, I'm really not sure exactly what they do. I did manage to find like one terms of conditions of a sweepstakes David Dobrik did, and in there it specifically said like, you will win this car. If you don't want the car, you cannot have cash instead. You have to take the car or you get nothing. Which, as we discussed, is basically like saying, if you're not already wealthy, this is not for you. This is really a giveaway for people who could have afforded a Tesla anyway. To get a better idea of what could go wrong giving away a car, I reached out to one of my followers, Monica, who just a few years ago had won an expensive car from a raffle and ended up not even being able to claim her prize. I kind of just wanted to hear your story about, you said you won a car from like a sweepstakes, is that right?
It was actually a raffle, but same thing. I paid $25, me and all my friends did, and there was like 6 of us. And they gave me a call back the next day and I was like, hell yeah, I got a car. Was not as sick as I thought it was gonna be, dude.
When you initially won the car, I would imagine you were like pretty excited, right? Did they like explain to you what that entailed like right away?
No, so they had a salesperson call me and it was for an Audi. So I was like, yeah, I drive a fucking Honda Accord. I want an Audi.
Yeah.
So when the salesperson called me, he told me that he was gonna need a bunch of information from me, including insurance information. And at the time I didn't have a car, so I was looking into insurance. I would have been 19 at the time. Insurance was through the roof for me.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been like $350 easily.
Yeah.
Per month. And I don't have money like that. I don't have expenses like that. That would have been my second highest bill next to my rent. And on top of that, I didn't read it, but if you looked at the tickets really, really tiny, it says, we may help with paying taxes.
Oh, interesting.
And I was like, what does that mean? When I was talking to him, he was just like, yeah, so we just need a check for about $3,700. And I was like, what? And it just came out of nowhere.
Was that like the sales tax for the car?
Yeah, so the $3,700 was just sales tax. And I was like, oh, I don't have that. I asked him, I was like, is there lesser options that I could go for so that the $50,000 would actually completely cover it? And he was like, no. And then I was like, okay, can I just get cash? And he was like, no. And then after a while, he was just like, you know, we're just going to have to go forward with another raffle ticket winner. And I ended up finding out that it was like some person that was well enough off to be able to pay for it themselves. And I was like, oh, okay.
So you would have had to pay sales tax on the car plus insurance for the car. And then I would imagine the government would count that as just income. So it's almost like now instead of however much you were making before, you're actually making $50,000 more than that. It would put you into like a different tax bracket. And so you would actually end up having to pay more income tax that year too, which would be money that you might not have. Do you?
Oh no, that's interesting. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. He also had a rule in the like thing that I was okay with abiding by because I didn't know I would be like thrown around like trash. The rule was that you couldn't sell the car for a year.
Oh, wow. If you had not really thought it through and you had accepted the car just because you figured it would have been great to have, and then you realize a couple months in that this is like costing you so much money, you wouldn't even been able to sell it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I would imagine that if you're gonna give out a car to anyone like under a certain age or anyone who hasn't purchased a car themselves, it should be very black and white explained to them on paper so that it's easy for them to understand what exactly is happening. At the same time, like, sometimes people are just so blinded by it, especially when you get a car that can really change your life.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Monica. I really appreciate you doing this, especially on like such short notice. It was very cool of you.
Yeah, of course, dude. You have a good one, okay?
All right, yeah, it was nice meeting you, Monica. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the nicest person of the whole world? Who should get the Tesla? Who am I gonna give this Tesla to? I've been thinking a lot about this, okay? There's a couple different routes I could go. One of the most common things that YouTubers do in Tesla giveaways is give it to someone that they already know, whether it be like a family member or your wife or like one of your YouTuber friends who's already rich and like probably could have bought a Tesla for themselves if they wanted to. But that's not how we're gonna do it here. I'm thinking we make this a little more spicy. I've been thinking about it. I wanna give it to someone who follows me. I wanna reward my loyal audience, the people watching this video. Also, like whenever Mr. Beast gives away something crazy, he's like, this guy was just some random subscriber and we're flying him to the moon. So make sure you subscribe because you could win a great gift. So subscribe to my channel and maybe you could win a Tesla in the future. Am I gonna do this again? I'm not gonna answer that. I wanna give it to someone who watches my videos, but I also wanna give it to one of my followers with the purest heart of gold. Almost like a fairy tale, He who has the purest heart in all the land that follows the dopest Dan shall win the Tesla. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it look like I accidentally tweeted what was supposed to be an email containing an important login to some account. While a common ne'er-do-well might take advantage of this information and try to log into one of my accounts, someone with a heart of gold would discreetly DM me to tell me privately about the mistake, so as to not publicly embarrass me. So I made a fake email address, that way a bunch of random people wouldn't be trying to log into one of my actual accounts. Bada bing, bada boom, I am now the proud owner of Daniel G Productions 35@gmail.com. And I began drafting the perfect tweet to weed out my knight in shining armor. My golden goose. Okay, so this is my fake message. Hey dude, here's the account info. You should be able to log in because I disabled two-factor authentication. Now we gotta come up with a password. What could the password be? Hunky Chunk 3388. Oh no, not Hunky Chunk. How about Hunky Hunk? That makes it sound like I'm talking about someone. Okay, so let's go ahead and tweet this. Boom. And okay, there it goes. It's getting some likes. It's got a reply already. It's got 100 likes. Okay, I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of nervy. My hands got really sweaty all of a sudden. This is kind of nerve-wracking. I wonder what people are saying. All right, let's click on it. Danny, what have you done? What is this? Literally what? That's dude! What is happening? Okay, not very insightful responses so far, honestly. Nobody seems concerned that I just tweeted my login info. I'm gonna go on Danny's account. Uh-oh! We gotta, what's a synonym for ne'er-do-well? I don't want to keep saying ne'er-do-well. Good for nothing, lazy bones, sloucher. Oh shit, we got a lazy bones in the quote retweet. Do I log in? No! No, you do not log in. I'm sorry, but you absolute loafer, dude. You good for nothing scamp. All right, you know what? Let's check the DMs. Haha, hey Danny, for no reason in particular, what is your credit card number, expiration date, and the 3 ones on the back? Thanks, haha. Whoa, we got a ne'er-do-well in the DMs? Their account even sounds like ne'er-do-well. Never-do-well. That's actually kind of weird. You know what? Maybe I should check the... Oh shit, I just thought maybe I should check the email address too. Oh no, the email address is getting flooded. This person just sent swag, sent from my iPhone. It's not helpful. Hello, Mr. Obama? This one seems to think I did get hacked, but they're laughing at me. You should make a butter sculpture. Here's a photo for reference. Okay, none of these emails are helpful. No one in the email is helping me. They're all just taunting me, mocking me even. And no one's gonna help me? Didn't work, angry faces. What, are they pissed off at me? Danny, how about next time you accidentally tweet your login info, you make it work, please? Dude, I'm getting like no DMs about this. This is absurd. Nobody wants to help me out in the way that I want them to. In the exact specific way that I want them to. Nobody's reading my mind right now. Kind of ticked off, honestly, kind of peeved. I decided to give it a day to see if any more kind-hearted DMs would roll in. They did not. I have waited 24 hours for my concerned, pure-hearted fans to start flooding my DMs, and guess what? I think I've gotten maybe 2. But really, neither of them have enough info on their profile for me to determine if they, like, even live in the US and I can give them the car, or if they are, like, you know, old enough to get a car. Honestly, I'm starting to worry that maybe I don't have any followers that have a pure enough heart. This fairy tale is ending in disaster. I feel like the Prince and Cinderella going around with the glass slipper trying to find people's feet to put in it, and no one in the kingdom even has feet. Like, everybody just walks on their hands, and they see me walking around with a glass slipper like, what the fuck are you doing with that, dude? We all walk on our hands here. I don't know. You know what? Let's come back to this. Let's come back to this. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I feel like the name of the game here in creating the ultimate Tesla giveaway is, can I give someone a Tesla while putting as little burden on them as possible, and also giving it to them in a way that can have the biggest positive impact on their life? And after thinking about it for a long time, talking to my manager and business manager and lawyer about it, I've come to the decision that the best way to give away a Tesla is by not. Yes, that's correct. I will not be giving them a Tesla. I'm just going to be giving them cash. It's actually kind of funny. I was just reading about HGTV's Dream Home giveaway that they do every year. This year it was a $2.8 million house. The winner was just announced about a month ago, and I just found an article about how apparently the person who won put the house up for sale days after winning, which I think just goes to show that sometimes cash is just better. Cash is just better. A lot of these sweepstakes kind of seem like they're just for show. You know, it's a lot more exciting to give someone a new house than it is to give them money that you can't really even see because it's probably just wired to them or given to them in a check. But like, if you want to give someone a house or you want to give someone a car, I feel like it's better to just give someone the money for it, and they can pick out whatever house and whatever car they want, and they're not just limited to whatever the sweepstakes wants them to have. So I'm gonna give them money. How much money? In the terms and conditions of one of David Dobrik's Tesla sweepstakes, it says that each Tesla that they're giving away has a value of $37,000. I looked it up on Tesla's website. That is the most bare bones, basic Tesla Model 3. It's got no upgrades. It is the cheapest Tesla you can buy. So in order to make this the best Tesla giveaway ever, I've configured a Tesla Model 3 with one upgrade. And with that upgrade, the total cost of the car is about $49,000. But if I just give someone $49,000, a huge chunk of that gets taxed, and so they end up not even having enough money to buy the car. So we're gonna have to factor in sales tax, which I think will be around 3.6 or 7K. Income tax, which will be about 11.7K. I don't know why I made that K lowercase and these ones uppercase. But now since I'm giving them this money, I have to account for the taxes on this money also, which we're estimating to be 3.7K. And this could go on forever. Like, since this money is also gonna get taxed, I have to give a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, but that's too much math, and the number that we come to is 68K. But you know what? Let's just make it a nice even number and change it to 70,000 smackaroons. $70,000. So instead of giving someone a $37,000 car, I'm gonna give them $70,000. Human dollars. US dollars. Which reminds me, how am I gonna pay for this? Oh, who are you? Current. Oh, Current, like the future of mobile banking, Current? That's awesome. And I'm here to tell you. Oh, sorry. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I interrupted you. Go ahead. Oh, sorry. That's okay. Just go. I was just gonna say, are you here because you want to pay for the Tesla? Yes. Oh. Hell yeah. This video is sponsored by Current. Current is banking that you can do entirely on your phone. It's simple to use, there's no hidden fees, you can send and request money from friends, you also get a Visa debit card, this is mine, and overall they just take all of the hassle and confusion out of banking. What they're doing for this video is so above and beyond what I would expect from a brand. They've been so cool about this video, they are literally paying for the entire check that I'm writing for the winner, which is insane. But not only are they doing that, they also want to help out the people watching this video. So they're going to be giving away $500 to 10 people who sign up for Current using the code Danny. I seriously cannot overstate how cool it is of Current to be doing this. This is like a crazy amount of money to be helping me with, and also very cool of them to be giving you guys money too. So if you want to check out Current for yourself and sign up using my code Danny, then head on over to current.com/Danny or check out the link in the description. Again, thank you to Current so much for sponsoring this video. And thank you to you guys for checking out Current. It's free to sign up and you could win $500, so really a win-win. And if you like this video, it's also a good way to thank them for helping me out so much with this weird-ass video. So thank you to Current and thank you to you guys. Okay, so it's been another day, and I've been thinking, racking my brain, trying to figure out how can I find someone, one of my followers, that seems like a nice person and deserves a Tesla. I've been thinking of different things I could post. I've been thinking about trying to do the same thing on Instagram, or maybe posting an Instagram story that has like my credit card information in the background or something like that, and waiting to see if anybody DMs me to let me know. I've come up with so many different ideas, but I'm just worried that I'm gonna get the same result from every single one. So I was feeling pretty dejected, and then I realized, what if I have had the right person the whole time? I'm looking for someone who follows me, who's got my back, who's willing to help me out when I need it without expecting anything in return. I think I already have that person. And it's Monica, the person who's I interviewed about winning the car before. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, dude. She's like the perfect recipient. She was cheated out of a car once before because they weren't willing to accommodate her situation. The car would have ended up actually being a huge burden on her. And my whole thing is I'm trying to do this the right way, where I'm not making the car a burden on someone. And so I feel like the ultimate poetic justice that this video could have would be to give her the money. I think it only makes sense. Now, once I realized this, I started thinking about it, and I also realized that this does complicate things a little bit. First off, I want this to be a surprise, obviously, so I can't just message Monica again and be like, hey, do you want to meet up to film something? It's something I have to do in person for the video where I'm giving away a Tesla. You know how I described the video to you already, and you know I'm giving away a Tesla? Do you want to film for a different part of that video in person? So I can't do that. Giving away a car is a lot harder than I thought. Giving away a lot of money is a lot harder than I thought. Well, I guess to do it on film is harder than I thought. I could just go and give it to someone and just tell you guys like, all right, I did it. Oh, you wanted to see it? Yeah, no, I can't do that, sorry. Luckily, I was able to find what looked like a close friend of Monica's just by going through her tweets and looking for people that consistently liked them. And since her profile said she also lived in Florida, I figured they must be at least somewhat good friends. And with enough luck, maybe they even hang out on the reg. So I spent about a half hour crafting a DM that would hopefully get the friend's attention, but also convey just how secret this needed to stay. I was nervous to send it. What if she read it and immediately showed Monica? The whole surprise would be ruined. But after reviewing the DM a few more times, I mustered up the courage, I sent it, and she never responded. Yeah, she didn't respond to the Twitter DM, she didn't respond to the Instagram DM that I sent the following day because I panicked. In fact, she didn't even read either of them. So then I ended up finding a different friend of Monica's named Shelby, and I DM'd her and she responded right away. And good news, she was on board to help out with the surprise. So with a new accomplice and a vague plan to surprise Monica in some park in Jacksonville, Florida, I packed my bags and headed south. When I arrived in Jacksonville a day before the big giveaway, all I found was problems. While we were originally planning on doing the whole thing outside at a park, it was forecast to rain all that day and the next day, so we had to scramble to come up with a way that we could film all of it in cars so our cameras wouldn't get ruined. On top of that, I got a text from Shelby saying that the storm knocked out the power at her house, and also all of her dogs got out. So we wouldn't even be able to meet to go over the plan until the next day, right before it was about to happen. And that's if she showed up. Like, what if she just bails? What if she just decides she doesn't want to do this and she doesn't want to be on camera? Then what do I do? At this point, I was pretty much shitting my pants. And also, kind of starting to worry that maybe placing the success of the highest stakes video I've ever made in the hands of a complete stranger might not have been my best idea, maybe not my smartest move. But lucky for me, time flew. And before I even had time to reflect on my mistakes and grow as a person, it was game time. Today is the day that we're giving away the Tesla. I feel like anxious because I want it to happen already, but I also feel a little bit underprepared. It's supposed to be happening in 2 hours. That's what we planned with Shelby, and I haven't met Shelby yet, so that's a little nerve-wracking. I'm hoping that everything comes together. I thought it would be kind of funny if instead of like a big check, you know how sometimes people give someone a really big check when they win a lot of money? I thought it would be kind of funny if I gave a really small check, because when you get a big check, it makes you look like you're like 6 inches tall and holding a regular sized check. So this one will make her look like a giant. I thought it was funny a few days ago. I don't think it's funny anymore, but this is the only check I have, so this is what I'm gonna give her. I kind of felt like everything up until this point would be the hard part, and then like giving away the money, that's gonna be easy. How hard is it to give away money to somebody? But this element of like trying to surprise this person has been the most difficult thing so far, definitely. Yeah, we've had to, I mean, we just went shopping. We got a bunch of stuff to make sure that everything goes smooth. We're gonna have to like hide cameras. I just realized that the current plan right now involves me hiding in the back of Shelby's car. And we filmed a little bit earlier in the Tesla today, and for part of the filming we had to turn the AC off, and I realized how hot it is gonna be in the car. So hopefully I don't faint and die in the back of the car. They just like get in the car and Shelby's like giving me my cue to pop out, and then they turn around and I'm just like dead in the back seat. Yeah. The more I think about it, the more things I feel like I realize can go wrong. I feel like I've kind of been like on edge and shaking all day. But at the end of the day, you know what? We're giving someone a gift and hopefully she'll really enjoy it. So that's really what matters, right? To me. And hopefully this video will get a lot of views too. So that, you know what? That's really what matters. I think at the end of the day, you guys are already here. You're already watching the video, so probably I got your attention and you watched all the way up until this point. I honestly probably don't even have to give her the Tesla at this point. I got the clicks and I got the view time, so I could probably just end the video here. So knowing that, I guess I feel pretty good. So the plan right now is to meet up with Shelby in about 2 hours. We're just gonna go over the plan really quickly, and then she's gonna go pick Monica up, and then we're gonna get it done. We're gonna give her the money. When the world needed her most, Shelby arrived. With just minutes to spare before Monica was expecting her to pick her up, we came up with a plan. Shelby shared her location with me on her phone, and off she went. Here's the plan. Right now, Shelby's on her way to pick up Monica for what Monica thinks is just two friends hanging out to go get boba tea. But little does Monica know that when Shelby parks, she's gonna be parking right between our rental car and a Tesla Model 3. Yeah, even though we're not actually giving her a Tesla, like a physical Tesla, I still wanted to have one there. That way she could see what she won. And also it would be better for the thumbnail and for the video. So there is gonna be a Tesla there. When Shelby and Monica leave the car to go get their tasty treat, Shelby's gonna leave her car unlocked, which will give me an opportunity to sneak from the rental car to Shelby's car, where I will surprise Monica when they get back. Luckily, the windows of the rental car are completely tinted. That way my shooter Christian can be filming from the trunk of the rental car. It was the perfect plan to make sure that even though it was gonna be pouring during the big surprise, the rain wouldn't ruin the whole thing. Shelby shared her location with me. She has just picked up Monica. It looks like she's like in her parking lot right now. So they will be here shortly and it'll be game time. Let's go! I'm gonna be right here like this. And when they leave, I'm gonna bop on out and run over and do my sneaky little sneak and get right into their car, where I will spend an eternity in her hot trunk. Let's go! All right, they should be pulling up any second. I will be hiding. They're very close now. They're about to be on the street. I think I can maybe see their car in the distance.
Oh yeah, that's him.
Oh my god, this is so exciting. But before I could get too excited, Shelby went rogue. Wait, where's she going? She got so close and then just started turning down a bunch of random streets. It was insane. She couldn't be stopped. Oh, she turned.
Okay.
Again. She turned.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, she's coming. Okay, she's back on the street. She's coming back over here.
So she's coming
back. Oh wait, oh, whoa, where the fuck is she going now? Oh my god. Maybe she's trying to play dumb, like she's looking for parking. This is very interesting. Where's she gonna end up? Oh, she just texted me a minute ago. How did I not see that? She said about to be back. What? At 1 minute ago at 5 p.m. She said about to be back. Does that mean she's about to be back at the car? Maybe. I'm worried she already parked. Oh no. They've been like stopped right there for a long time. I feel like they probably already parked. I wonder if she. Fuck.
Wait. Is this her? Is this her coming up now?
Okay. She said no. I'm almost there. Okay, that might be her. Oh shit. It's happening! Are they still parking?
Yeah.
Dude, hell yeah! Oh, there they are! Dude, this is sick. This is buck wild, dude. This is crazy. With Monica and Shelby just barely out of sight, I was safe to make my move. Please leave her car open. Please tell me her car's open. Fuck! No! Oh my god. Fuck! Her car's locked! Dude, I was trying to sneak. Oh no. There's no way if she presses unlock from there it'll work, wherever they are.
No, they're definitely out of distance.
Oh my god. I hope that she can come up with a natural excuse to like, come back to her car for a second. She did. Thank you. Okay, why are they just standing there? They're not going inside. Okay, so right now, Monica and Shelby appear to be standing outside a frozen yogurt shop or a Smoothie King. They're just standing outside, so I'm not sure what they're doing, if they're getting smoothies or if they're waiting for smoothies or just kind of hanging out and enjoying the night. You know, we may never know. But for right now, I am sitting in a car. And you know what? It is humid and it is hot, but as long as they're back shortly and they're not gone all night, I think I'll survive. I'm in the trunk. I'm in Shelby's trunk, I'm in the trunk. Look at me now, I'm in the trunk.
Shit, escaping. What is that? Why the?
Oh, my bad.
When is the camera getting your? Oh my god! What's happening?
What's up?
Why are you in her back seat?
I was just chilling.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Hello.
Yeah, so thank you for helping me with that video before.
Okay.
I wanted to thank you for helping me with the video. So I got you something.
You got me something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you guess what it is?
Is it the $100?
You'll get that too. You'll get that too.
Oh, what's the matter? You don't get the joke? You don't get the $100 joke? Yeah, that's because I didn't film this part, but when I interviewed Monica before, I asked her to sign a release and she'd get $100 for helping out with the video. But by the time we got to Jacksonville, she actually hadn't filled out like the bank account info, so we hadn't given her the $100 yet. So that's why she made the joke, and it's actually pretty funny if you get it. So I just wanted to let you in on the little joke, and okay, back to the video.
Is it the $100?
So you'll get that too. No, it's actually right behind us.
It's. What does that mean?
Also, can you guys let me out of the trunk?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what is it?
Okay, alright, okay. So, do you remember what the video was about that I was filming?
Yeah.
Okay, it's about giving away a Tesla, right?
Okay.
So, I wanted to thank you for helping, and I've been like looking for someone to give this car to, and I figured since you won a car in the past and you weren't like able to accept it, I wanted to get you a Tesla. Do you want to go in and see it?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. So you push your thumb in on the big part of the... This is the Tesla that you can have, okay? Oh, it's so nice to meet you, by the way.
This is nice. This is so nice to meet you.
So I have good news and bad news. The bad news is you can't have this exact Tesla because we rented this. It's just some other guy owns it.
Oh, okay.
So we talked about in the video a couple reasons that you weren't able to accept the car before, right? Like it would have cost too much for insurance. It would have cost like a bunch for sales tax. So I want to make sure that all of that is like taken care of for you. So instead of actually giving you a physical car that you'll have to register, and I don't even know if you want a Tesla in the first place. I'm instead giving you a check for $70,000.
Oh my god. This isn't real.
No, it's not real. I thought it would be... You know how sometimes in videos people give like really big checks?
Oh yeah.
I thought it would be kind of funny if instead I gave you a really small one, because the big ones make you look tiny, so this one kind of makes you look like a giant or something.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I guess I was right after all. The tiny check was hilarious.
I'll give you the actual check off camera. I'm not sure if are we giving her a $100 check and $70,000 check, or just
$100 should be in her bank account.
Oh.
Honestly, I
Okay.
don't give a fuck about that.
You seemed like you were really interested in that in the car. So yeah, it says Monica, $70,000 for one Tesla. So basically we wanted to make sure that if you wanted to get a Tesla like this model, you can. If you don't, there's no strings attached and you can use it for like literally whatever you want.
Oh my god, I don't know how to feel about this. I'm so happy I didn't bail.
Were you gonna bail?
I might have.
That's what I was worried. I was
might
like,
have.
what is the cancel?
Okay.
Is this gonna be edited?
Well, yeah, we can edit it.
Okay, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy cocaine and hookers.
Oh,
Hell yeah! That's going in the video.
Monica and Shelby in the Tesla. For insurance reasons, they can't drive it. It was really great getting to spend some time driving around with Monica and Shelby. We had some great conversations.
So do you play guitar also?
No, I don't play guitar. I'm a classical flautist.
Oh, really? The flute? Wow.
That's so cool.
That's cool.
You play guitar.
You got a flute on you? Okay.
Like, I would never bring my flute, like just to hang out.
I
Yeah.
used to break it out all the
Oh, we're
time.
gonna go get
Babe.
boba? Yeah, I'll bring my flute.
That shit was.
Have you guys ever been in a Tesla before?
No.
You have?
Yeah, I have. One of
Do
my
you
friends
own a
has-
Tesla?
No,
Okay.
no, I drive a Honda.
Do you already
Accord.
have one?
I drive a Honda Accord, okay?
Okay.
My car is currently not working though.
Oh no. Well, maybe you can get it fixed.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I like my Honda Accord. I remember watching you on Prime
Oh really?
Yeah.
Have you been watching my videos for that long?
for that long.
No
For
way.
real. Yeah. No, it's crazy though. That's like I watch your videos. I would say every day for like the past 3 years.
I don't want to put any pressure on you. You can literally do whatever you want with the money. Do you like have an idea of what you might use it for? Just to have?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Just live your life, dude.
I'd like probably college.
Yeah.
That's more likely what I was gonna do with it.
If I gave you a Tesla, I would be worried that you would just want to sell it anyway and then like use the money to pay for like stuff that you actually want in your life. So
I'm not gonna lie, if you gave me a Tesla, I'd probably keep a Tesla.
what?
Yeah.
Aw, damn it. So with part of the video the day before this goes live because I am just finishing up editing it. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching the video if you got all the way through it. Holy cow, was this a long video? But it was so fun to make. This is some of the most fun I've ever had making a video. So thank you so much for watching it. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you again to Current for sponsoring this video. Again, I couldn't have done this without Current, and they were like insanely cool about this whole video. Thank you again, of course, to Shelby for helping out with this. I'm so happy that we could pull this off in such a short amount of time, and everything worked out perfectly. I feel like the money could not have gone to someone better. Monica and Shelby were both so cool on camera and off camera. They're the nicest people. And yeah, I'm really glad that I got to make this video, so thank you guys for watching and for your continued support even when I do like very different longer videos like this, because I really like doing it. I should also say that like in general, I think the spirit of giving things away on YouTube is generally a pretty good thing. You might say like, oh, people only do it for views, and as I showed in the video, that it has the potential to go wrong, but if it's done right, which, you know, for all I know, it might be done right all the time. I really have no way of knowing what other YouTubers do. I think it can really inspire other people to be more giving in their own lives. Or maybe it just inspires other YouTubers to also be more giving in their videos, which is fine. I mostly just wanted to make this video to explore how giving away these large gifts on YouTube works and all the pitfalls you have to avoid in order to do it the right way. And yeah, with that being said, if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my fans on YouTube. And all you have to do is subscribe and turn on my notifications, and you can be Greg as well. All right, well, I gotta go finish editing this video. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. This video is over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun. But you can't stay on this end screen forever. This video is over now. So why are you still watching this? Well, I'm almost there. I just want to thank you guys for being here. I really couldn't have done this without you guys. Oh, here it goes! Here it goes! Yes, I did it! I did it! Wow, 1 million subscribers. Thank you guys all so much. Especially my little... especially all of you guys. Hey, buddy! Whoa. Are you? Yep, I'm you. From Vine. I just wanted to stop by to say congrats. Oh, well, thanks. You know, with Vine ending, I was really worried I was gonna have to give up on all the social media stuff, but you made it work. You and your... Gregs. I couldn't have done it without my Gregs. I guess you could say I'm becoming a pretty big deal now. Yeah, well, I have almost 3 million followers on Vine, so, well, they're about to disappear, so. Greg is dumb. Fuck you. Frick you. Wait. 1 million subscribers. You know, I never really thought I'd get here, but with this many Gregs, cringy Instagram comedy doesn't stand a chance. Just kidding. There's still a lot of cringy content out there, which is good for me because that's what I make videos about. So if there wasn't cringy content out there, then That'd be bad, probably. It's kind of weird, actually. I started this channel with the intention of showing people how weird and in a lot of ways fucked up a lot of these accounts are, and now I kind of depend on them to make videos. So, anyways, let's talk about Supreme Patty. We've covered a lot of cringy Instagram accounts on this channel, but Supreme Patty is different. His videos are like a different kind of cringe. I've never seen anything like it. For those of you who have never heard of Supreme Patty before, congratulations, your life is about to get a lot worse. Supreme Patty has 5.1 million followers on Instagram. He's the CEO of that. He basically makes like comedy skits and these sort of outlandish like jackass style videos. But there's something that separates him from a lot of people that I've seen. When I made a video about Brent Rivera, I called his style of comedy ab comedy because he's always showing off his abs in the videos. I would say that Supreme Patty's genre of comedy is confusing comedy, because after watching almost all of his videos, I just want to know why. I don't understand the point or the joke or like the reason behind any of his videos. So here's an example of one of his videos, and as you can tell from the thumbnail, it's already not looking good.
A lemon and a lime? I like that. And I'm about to hit it from the half-court line. Big buckets.
So that's Supreme Patty. That's what he does. He squirts lemon juice in his eyes and then does shit. You know how in The Big Bang Theory Sheldon says bazinga after he says a joke? Well, Supreme Patty squirts lemon juice in his eyes when he's... Actually, just all the time. He does it all the time. You know what I'm worried about? How many times do you think he had to do this before he got that shot? Like, there's no way he made that on the first try after squirting lemon juice in his eyes? I wonder how many lemons this dude went through in this video. It does seem very impressive, but I feel like if it just panned over like 2 feet, you would see like a pile of squeezed lemons. But hey, I mean, there's nothing funnier than permanently damaging your eyes for clout on a daily basis. Okay, here's another one of his videos.
A lemon, a lime, and some Roners? Damn, I got me a big old boner.
Nice.
Oh, look at that juice.
Stop! Stop putting lemons in your eyes! Stop, I'm gonna cry from watching this. You know how when you think about like eating a lemon, your mouth gets watery? I'm watching him squirt lemon juice in his eyes and my eyes are starting to water. For good measure, he does pour some beer in his eyes too, so... Good. So this video is just them driving around town, like cracking open beers, handing people beers in their cars. I'm pretty sure all of this is illegal, right? You're not allowed to have open containers of alcohol in your car. I think people in the comments are starting to catch on, because this dude commented, police, police, okay, police. And then a police emoji. So now I hope you're starting to get a better understanding of why I'm dubbing this confusing comedy. I just don't know why. He squirts lemon juice in his eyes in like 80% of his videos, I feel like. Do you think he's like addicted to doing this now? Like it kind of seems like he gets a kick out of it because he tries to fit it into almost every video. I wonder if he does this even when the cameras aren't on. Like if he's on a date with a girl and the waiter brings like a lemon water out for him, he's just sitting there like... babe, are you okay? What? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I just, What the fuck? Yes! Now, I know you think you've probably got the gist of Supreme Patty's shtick by now, but he's actually a very versatile comedian. He has a wide variety of bits that he uses in all of his videos. For example, oh, he's squirting lemon juice in his eyes again. This time with Lele Pons and Hannah Stocking. Great. Honestly, though, if this isn't the crossover of the century... I don't know what is.
Today's a great day to squeeze some acid in my eyes, isn't it?
Wow, what a creepy thing to say. What the fuck? That's something a sociopath would say. Excuse me, miss. It's a great day to squirt acid in my eyes, don't you think? And they're doing this at the grocery store? Like, how disrespectful is that? Imagine like a father rushing home from work, stopping at the grocery store to pick up some food for his wife and his newborn daughter. But he gets home late and the mom's all mad and the baby's asleep. And the mother's like, what took you so long? And the father's just like, there were these fucking kids squirting lemon juice in their eyes. They held up the whole store. And the thing about these videos is like, they're not even very funny. They're just like awkward. I just imagine everybody in the grocery store just standing around awkwardly, like looking at them being like, what the fuck is going on?
Hot sauce, baby powder, and some eggs? I'm about to break a leg.
I like how it gives you a little preview of what's about to happen before he does it. And it's a rhyme, which is really sweet. Hot sauce, baby powder, and some eggs? I'm about to break my legs. What great last words. Like if this goes wrong and he gets seriously injured, what a great way to plummet to your death by prefacing it with a little nursery rhyme. Now in this video, he doesn't do lemon juice actually, he does hot sauce. Guess he decided to spice things up.
That was really bad.
Oh, come on, what's wrong with you?
Crack the seal on the hot sauce, baby. Oh, yes!
I can barely even watch this. It's so hard to watch because my whole body like shrivels up. It's a very physical cringe. It's a full body cringe. Good, yep, slap him in the face for good measure. Throw some eggs at his head, hell yeah.
Oh, shit! Like, which one is it?
I don't know. This left eye.
Wow, his eye hurts. What a surprise. What a twist ending to this one. He pours hot sauce in his eyes and his friend slaps him in the head, throws eggs at him, and he jumps off his house and his eye hurts. M. Night Shyamalan ending over here. Now you might be thinking, Danny, it's not that big of a deal. Maybe pouring hot sauce in your eyes doesn't even hurt, and he's just pretending it does. It's not like he's gonna cause permanent damage to his body doing this. In his next video, he's wearing an eye patch. In his next few videos, actually, because he messed up his eye so bad. I don't think I can think of a worse reason for having to wear an eye patch. Hey dude, what happened to your eye? Did you get in a fight? Nah. Oh, did you get surgery? No. What happened? I poured hot sauce in my eyes, alright? Nerd. There are some things I really like about his videos though. Like in some of his videos, he's doing things like shooting basketballs or playing soccer, and his friend behind the camera is just so encouraging.
Patty Ronaldo with the moves. Patty Buckets. Splasherama. Buckets.
Buckets! What a nice friend. He's just like kindly encouraging his friend to like make baskets and pour Hennessy in his eyes and drive a motorcycle off the roof.
There she goes.
He's very supportive. It's kind of sweet to see such a wholesome friend. Okay, here's an absolute classic prank. Patty goes into a gas station convenience store with a giant gun and a mask on, but instead of stealing money, he puts money in the register. I don't know about you guys, but I was just thinking to myself, like, wow, now seems like a really great time for some armed gunman-based humor. And if anybody deserves to be pranked, I think we can all agree that it's a dude making minimum wage at a gas station. Come to think of it, you know who else deserves to be pranked? Librarians.
Could you get out, please?
Nerds. To be fair, he doesn't seem like the worst person in the world. He does have some videos where he's helping out homeless people. He like gives them food, cleans them up, gives them weed. I really like this video. He goes to Taco Bell and he offers to give the cashier $2,000 to quit his job right then and there.
Honestly, you should just quit.
Yeah, you should just quit, bro, to be honest.
Look, I got 2 bands, bro. I'll give you 2 bands right
2
now.
rackaroos, bro.
I've never seen a video that was so charitable and yet flexed on me so hard. Supreme Petty's also got this really weird thing going on where he's constantly promoting these free chains on his website.
Yo, Patty, bro, where'd you get all this ice at, dog?
SupremePetty.com, brother. All you gotta do is swipe up to get iced up.
That's all you gotta do?
Watches, accessories are free. Just swipe up.
Shit. Swipe up, they're free.
He's constantly posting on the story that all of the chains he wears are for free on his website, and all you gotta do is swipe up to get iced up. And if you go to his website, it does seem like he has a bunch of chains on there for free, and all you have to do is pay for shipping. But I looked into it a little bit more, and I watched a few videos that other people have made about this, and apparently it's just like a drop shipping scam, where basically he's getting all these chains for like $6 a piece, and saying he's selling them for free and all you have to do is pay for shipping, but the shipping is like $15 to $20. So he's really selling these cheap ass chains and making like $10 off of each one, while still seeming like a really great guy for selling these chains for free. There's lots of videos of people getting these chains in the mail, and they're all made out of like plastic or really bad quality metals.
It broke right away. It broke right out of the bag.
I don't know if it's legal to be advertising like this or if it's just a really scummy thing to do, but either way, I don't know. I'm so confused. And that is all I have to say about Supreme Patty. He has very confusing videos, and I just wanted to basically make this video to vent because I've been thinking about them for a long time and I just don't know what to think about them. So please let me know. All right, now it's time to do my ad read for Honey. So without further ado, here is the ad that I made for Honey. Honey! Is that the whole thing? Honey, download it now, it's free! Okay, well, I'm not gonna use that, and instead, I'll just tell you all about Honey. Honey is actually really great. I've been hoping that they would sponsor me for a long time because I have actually been using it for months. It's a tool for shopping that you can basically install to your web browser that automatically searches for like promo codes and coupon codes and all that stuff when you're shopping online. It's personally saved me a lot of money. It works on like Walmart, it works on J.Crew, it works on over 30,000 stores. I personally use it most on Amazon. The best part about it is you don't really have to do anything after you've installed it. It automatically automatically applies every coupon code that it finds to your purchases. Like, look at this. I put $220 worth of stuff in my Best Buy cart, and Honey searches for coupons and saves me $44 off my order. It only takes 2 clicks to install, so if you want to get it, just go to joinhoney.com/Greg. The link will be in my description. When you think about it, there's really no reason not to add it because it doesn't really do anything except save you money, and it's totally free, so why wouldn't you get it? So go ahead and download it for free. It helps me out, it helps Honey out, and it helps you out. So it benefits everybody involved. All right, much better. Well, guys, thank you again for 1 million subscribers. That's crazy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to Join Greg. We're the strongest army on the internet. All right, thank you, Ashley, with 2 E's for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time where I print Greg out on a big banner and I have a plane fly it over the whole city for everyone to see. Bye. Hey, Greg, I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of 2 for the Price of Fun. Because today's video is not gonna just be covering one topic, it's gonna be covering 2 topics. There are some parts of Instagram, like Instagram comedians and stuff like that, that are worth making an entire video about just one topic. But every now and again, I just find little nuggets, like little tiny pieces, little chunks, little tiny little pieces of content that are not big enough for an entire video devoted to it. So today I decided I would take 2 of those things and use them to make one mega video. Also, real quick, this video is sponsored by Squarespace, so if you go to squarespace.com/Danny or visit the link in the description, you can get 10% off your first order. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this as much as I have, but the ads for mobile games on Instagram are just awful. Let me give you an example of one. So I don't really know what this game is, but it looks like it has something to do with numbers, but the caption is, "Are you math enough?" It's an age-old question. Are you math enough to solve this problem? In high school, I was actually pretty math, but since then, I've sort of fallen off and I've become a little bit less math, so I don't know if I'd be quite math enough for this game. Every ad on Instagram for a mobile game just looks like the most generic game that took like 2 minutes to make, and then it just has the most bizarre caption. Like this game, you pilot this little ship and you try not to get hit, and the caption is, "If you score 200, you're legally skilled." Legally skilled? Like what, you get an identification card and if any cops pull you over and they're like, "Hey, do you have any idea how fast you were driving?" You can pull it out and be like, "No, officer, I'm legally skilled. It's all right." And he'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. You're really good at video games. I didn't know. I'm so sorry." A lot of these games don't even seem very fun or very difficult. Like, I feel like this game I would be able to play indefinitely because it's so easy. So this game, there's a little stick man and he's holding 2 rocks, and one rock has a real word on it and one word has a word that's made up. It's just random letters put together. And you have to decide which one's the real word, and you have to tap the real word. Who wouldn't be good at this game? Like, some of these words, look at the next one that comes up. It's either cup or cnp. C-N-P. Okay, cnp. Fuck! Okay, eat or A-E-T? Eat? No! And the caption is, "Do not play this at dinner." Whatever you do not play this at dinner. This game will get you so angry that you'll, I don't know, throw up? Why wouldn't you want to play this at dinner? I guess because it's rude to play games at dinner? Is that the reason? In that case, you shouldn't play any games at dinner. The caption should just say, "Hey, don't pick up your phone at dinner." Maybe this ad wasn't even promoted by the people who made the game. Like some girl promoted this on Instagram because her boyfriend's addicted to this app and won't pay attention to her at dinner. Don't play this at dinner, Jonathan. I miss you. If that's the case, whatever girl promoted this, if you're watching this, just break up with him. If he doesn't know the difference between cup and CNP, he's a loser. You can do better. I think you can pull yourself a mans who knows how to spell cup. This one's the same game as before, but it says, "If you score 200, you're legally allowed to leave." Maybe I wasn't supposed to see this ad and this is meant to be targeted towards, like, I don't know, inmates in the US prison system or something, and on the off chance they see this, they'll download the game hoping they can get out early. Or maybe it's the same thing as the legally skilled card. Like, you have a legal get out of jail free card or something. Like, if you're at a restaurant and the waiter hands you the bill, you can just be like, "Actually, I'm legally allowed to leave, so bye." Here's another app. It's a different game, but the caption is the same. "If you bounce 10 times, you're legally skilled." Why does every mobile game on Instagram have the same marketing strategy? And why is the marketing strategy the dumbest strategy I've ever seen? It's like, I don't know, can we confuse them into downloading the app? Like, they're just trying to make people think, what the fuck does legally skilled mean? I gotta download this app to find out. Did one app just start doing these and they all just followed suit because they thought, oh, it must be working for this person. We should all make really bad, weird captions for our games. This one is my favorite by far though. It's some game where you collect plants or something, but the caption is, I hate my boyfriend, and I just left him when I discovered this game. There's so many questions I have. If he's your boyfriend, why do you hate him? Why didn't you break up with him? I mean, I guess you did, but why did it take this game coming along to make you leave him? And what was that conversation like? Jonathan, I'm leaving you. What? Why? This is so out of the blue. There's someone else, isn't there? Actually, yeah, there is. It's a game about collecting plants. I found it on Instagram. Also, I hate you. Now, this next part of Instagram that I want to talk about is something I've talked about before. It's fun fact Instagram accounts. This is a part of Instagram that I feel like is endless fun. There's just an endless supply of facts that were made by 3-year-olds or people who don't speak English or people who just make up bullshit facts that aren't real because they want to get more likes on Instagram. Or all of the above. I've made a video about these accounts before, but I just keep finding so many that I wanted to make another video about it because they're so good. A man in Washington State found a caterpillar that looks like it has an image of a human face on its back. The internet is pretty sure it's Edgar Allan Poe. Okay, the internet is pretty sure that it is Edgar Allan Poe. Not the internet thinks the picture looks like Edgar Allan Poe. The internet is pretty sure that is Edgar Allan Poe's face on that caterpillar, or that this caterpillar is Edgar Allan Poe. In animals, only cats can see a ghost. If your cat is staring in the air, they're usually staring at a ghost. If a cat is staring off into space, like if your cat is zoned out, it's usually staring at a ghost. I mean, 9 times out of 10, when your cat's just staring, it's at a ghost. This one's called Why You Shouldn't Stand and Drink Water. We have always heard that our elders say, do not drink water in the standing position, but we often neglect and gulp water rapidly. I can't tell you how many times this has happened. I'm just trying to take a sip of water and my grandpa's like, you know, you shouldn't drink water standing up. And I'm like, get lost, old man. I gulp that water down so rapidly. But according to Ayurveda, when you stand and drink water, your nerves are in a state of tension. This creates problem, like arthritis and joint damage comes into play. This could also give rise to severe heart problems. Even now, medical science had to agree to this. Please do avoid drinking water in the standing position. It might take a few extra minutes, but it's best to sit down peacefully and then drink water. It might take a few extra minutes? How long does it take you to sit? Time to drink some water. This'll be worth it in the long run. Imagine going to a party where everybody's drinking, everybody's like standing around having a good time sipping, but every time you take a sip, you sit down. So you're like talking to a friend and you're like, hey, how's the wife and kids doing anyway? Yeah, that's great to hear. Okay, this one's kind of sweet. Father, that bank account to which you never deposit a penny, but can withdraw a whole lot amount you want anytime and anywhere. Aw, that's kind of sweet. Mother, someone who sees the best in you, even when you put her in trouble. Even when you put your mother in trouble? When do you put your mother in trouble? Ah, yeah, I remember all those times growing up as a kid when I would get caught copying my homework from someone else and I would tell the teachers that my mom made me do it. Or just the other day when the police came into my house because they were looking for a missing child and I told them that it was locked in my mother's basement. Your mother will love you no matter how much trouble you get her in. Hell, I might fuck around and accuse my mother of treason, I don't know. Brother, a person who is there when you need him, someone who picks you up when you lose your friend forever. And sister, a shadow of your mother who knows your every inch. What? Theory of life. When flood comes, the fish eat ants. But when the water dries, the ants eat fish. Life gives chance to everyone. Just have to wait for your turn. Okay, that's great and everything, but when do I get to eat the ants? I've been waiting my turn for too goddamn long and I want to eat those ants. If you don't like scary things, you might want to turn this off now because this next fact is pretty spooky. Today's topic: ghosts. Spirits have the ability to affect you mentally, physically, and emotionally. I like that it says it so matter-of-factly, like this is proven stuff here, guys. Everybody knows this, it's science. Spirits tend to be concentrated in places that have experienced a lot of death or birth? What? Wait, so there's like ghosts of babies that were just born but didn't die? So like where does the ghost come from? No ghost has ever been confirmed, caught, and or examined by anyone or anything. Therefore, we can't determine its actual characteristics with any amount of certainty. So what the fuck were those previous 2 facts? They're like, there are 3 things that we know for sure about ghosts. They have the ability to affect you mentally, physically, and emotionally. They appear in places where there's a lot of death or birth, and nobody's ever captured one or even seen one. We don't even know if they're real. We all believe that email was invented by the Americans, but that's not true. Email was invented by Shiva Ayadurai, 14-year-old Indian boy in 1978. Let us thank him for the most important invention. Ah yes, the most important invention of all time. Email. It's just like texting, but worse in every way. Thank you, Shiva Ayadurai, for the most important invention. The things that bug me the most about these accounts is that they really like sharing facts that just aren't true. Elephants are the only animal that cannot jump. What about snails? Or worms? Whales? Turtles? Here's a fun fact. Did you know a mother listening to her dead son's heartbeat inside the woman his heart was donated to? You learn something new every day. Here's another one that's definitely not true. This week, an asteroid missed Earth by the distance of 2 times closer than the moon. It could have damaged Earth more than dozens of atomic bombs, but we were able to save Earth because NASA noticed this just minutes earlier. This is just really confusing because, like, the beginning of it makes it seem like the asteroid wasn't even going to hit Earth. It says, this week, an asteroid missed Earth by the distance of 2 times closer to the moon. But then it says that we were able to save Earth because NASA noticed? Like, what does that mean? How did they save Earth if it was just passing by? And it also says that they saved Earth just by noticing the asteroid. Like, they were like, oh, whoa, look! Oh, phew. Don't worry, guys, we're fine. Now, I can tell by the pictures on this fact that it's gonna be good. It's a picture of Osama bin Laden and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. 45 minutes before any major news network had the story, action star Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson broke the news of Osama bin Laden's death on his Twitter page. No one knows how he got this huge, highly sensitive information. Is Osama really dead? Was there really a person named Osama? What kind of conclusions is this jumping to? Let's assume that this is true and that, like, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson tweeted it first, and then the news from everywhere else started to roll in. Like, the president was talking about it, the CIA or FBI confirmed it. That wouldn't mean Osama's not really dead, and it certainly wouldn't mean that there was never a person named Osama. Jonathan was looking after his 5-year-old cousin in Montana. He started telling Jonathan about a creepy man who's been living in his mom and dad's bedroom. Jonathan didn't believe what this little guy said, but every night his little cousin kept telling him the same thing. So he asked that, how does he look like? To which he replied, oh, he doesn't have a face. So this one is weird because I understand what the first picture here is supposed to be. But what's the second picture? Who's that? Because the man doesn't have a face. So is this like Jonathan, the good guy in the story? Or his 5-year-old cousin? Oh, here's a fun one. Today's topic, strange rules in North Korea. So here's a couple little fun facts about quirky, weird rules in North Korea. You know, the United States has some weird rules, like in some state you can't like walk backwards while eating ice cream on a Tuesday. I wonder what they have in North Korea. If one person is found guilty of a crime and sent to a prison camp, so too will their entire family, and the subsequent 2 generations born at that camp must remain there for life. Oh, I found another format of fact accounts. They're called like myth versus truth accounts. So they'll give you a myth that's like a common misconception, and then a truth, like this one. The myth is that fish are mute, but the truth is that fish make sounds similar to the noise on a busy farm. And then the fish is yelling, me. Is that a noise on a busy farm? Oh man, I wish I was back on the farm. The sound of the cows mooing, the roosters waking you up in the morning, and the horses just yelling, me! I would think the sound of a busy farm would be like a tractor. You hold up a goldfish really close to your ear and it's just like, ah. But sometimes these myth versus truth facts are just totally not helpful. Like this one. See, there's this myth that mice love cheese, but the truth is that cheese is not their favorite food. So it's like, okay, but what is their favorite food? Like, they don't correct you, really. They just tell you that you were wrong, but they don't tell you what their favorite food is. At least tell me one thing mice love to eat. It'd be like if you're talking to a friend and he's got a mouse problem and he's like, well, maybe I should leave some little cubes of cheese on my mouse traps to catch them. And you just being like, no, that won't work. They don't like cheese. And they're like, oh, okay, well, what should I use then? Is there something that they like more? Well, I don't fucking know. So that's all the facts that I have for today, guys. But now I have a bit of a problem. If you've been watching this channel for a long time, then you're probably a Greg. Gregs are what I call my fans. And if you are a Greg, then you know that we're the fastest growing fan base on YouTube, on the entire internet actually. But for the longest time, I've always told you guys not to look it up. And that's honestly because I don't really trust any websites out there. Sure, there's things like Social Blade, which give you like accurate data on how fast certain channels are growing, and it even gives you a list of all the fastest growing channels on YouTube, but I kind of think they've been paid off. So for the longest time, I've really been worried about people Googling, is Greg the fastest growing army? But today, that's all about to change, because this video is sponsored by Squarespace. Now you guys probably know all about Squarespace already. It's the best place to go when you're looking to design a professional looking website. They have beautiful designer templates, so pretty much any site you could possibly make on their platform will look amazing without really having to do much work. It's an all-in-one platform, so you can get your domain, you can design the website, you can even set up online stores on there. They have great 24/7 customer service, and I've actually used them before a few times myself. And since Squarespace is giving all my Gregs 10% off on their first order using squarespace.com/Danny, I was thinking this is the perfect opportunity to finally make a website that's not biased. We can finally make a website that depicts us for what we are, the fastest growing army on the internet. Squarespace is so easy to use that you can set up a website in minutes. So that's why I need your help. There's a lot of talented Gregs out there, and I would really appreciate the help if you wanted to create a website depicting Greg for what we really are. So if you want to help out Greg, I think making a website that says we're the fastest growing army would be a great place to start. I just picture a day where when you Google, is Greg the fastest growing army, it just comes up with a list of unbiased websites created by my own fans that says that my fans are the fastest growing army. I mean, what's more unbiased than that? So go to squarespace.com/Danny to get 10% off your first order, and if you do happen to make a website, please send it to me. I would love to see it. Hello, Greg! Why are movie studios making bad movies on purpose? I swear to God they are. I'm sure most of us by now have seen clips from the new Pinocchio movie.
Father, when can I leave to be on my own?
And that had me pretty skeptical, honestly. You're trying to tell me they made it and they were like, the main selling point of this movie is that it will be good? No chance. And now I've recently seen people talking about this movie Marmaduke. It's about a cartoon dog, voiced by Pete Davidson. It has 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. I've watched it, and it is in fact the worst movie you'll see this year. And it just really seems like they're trying to make bad movies on purpose. This movie is just heinous. It feels like Netflix just like fed an AI a bunch of scripts of bad movies until it spat out Marmaduke. This movie is not good at all. I think it has 0 redeeming qualities, actually. There's nothing good in this movie. I would even give it a negative score if I could. I like that I said that as if there's something stopping me. I'm my own entity. I'm not limited. I don't have a boss telling me I have to give it a positive score. I'm gonna give it a -6 out of 10.
Once upon a time, there lived a very large and very sad doggy. His family got mad at him just for being himself.
We begin with a narration from Pete Davidson himself, who could not sound less interested in explaining the exposition of this movie. Marmaduke was some fucking dog, dude. I don't care. I'm dating a Kardashian, man. You think I need this? I personally don't have a problem with Pete Davidson. He's a funny guy. He was not up to the task of being the main character in this movie. This is a cartoon dog. You need someone with like a crazy range. Pete Davidson's emotions range from high and please down to high and indifferent. That's about all the variety you're gonna get out of Pete Davidson. After watching the movie all the way through, I'm not even 100% sure that Pete Davidson even knows he's in this movie. I haven't seen Pete Davidson do any promotion for this movie. I don't think he's done interviews talking about, you know, getting into the role of Marmaduke. I would not be surprised if they just like took audio excerpts of Pete Davidson from like other TV shows and just like found a way to make a movie about a dog around them.
You can't ban me from Billy's party. It won't be a party without me.
Gather round, boys and girls, and watch this.
Go ahead and look at the characters in this first scene here and tell me, what is your reaction? Art is subjective. What you like depends entirely on your life experience, your personal taste, you know, where you were born and raised. For example, I was born in the 1990s on Earth, and I hate every single one of these characters. There are 3 body shapes in the universe of Marmaduke. There is eerily slender, bouncing egg. That's right, they don't walk. The round characters, they just kind of bounce from place to place. And then there's Mom. Mom has a serious case of the Pixar mom syndrome. I guess the creators of Marmaduke decided to take a page out of Pixar's book when designing the mom, and then they ignored all the other pages in the book about like how to make a movie. Anyway, through a little bit of narration, conversation, we find out that the reason Marmaduke is not allowed at this party is because he's basically a terror to the family. Marmaduke is a nightmare. He chases the cat, he tackles the local butcher for some bones, he beats the shit out of the dad. This dog is terrorizing his family. This is a bad boy.
Don't you think you're being too hard on poor Marmaduke?
He's gone too far, Donnie. Maybe we need to enroll Marmaduke in obedience.
As if this family wasn't going through enough already, dude. Look at the dad's nose. Look at his nose to arm ratio. He doesn't need this right now. He's got bigger fish to fry. His nose is about 3 times thicker than his arms. What the hell? Compare that to Marmaduke. And the shot where he's just beat the shit out of the dad for his comfy chair. He's jacked. He looks like a kangaroo. They're living with a wild animal in their house, and this dad's arms are made out of wet spaghetti. And Marmaduke has the audacity to be upstairs in the window like, come on, let me into the party. What is it, cause I like steak a little bit too much? And it's like, no, dude, you keep beating up my family. You killed our youngest daughter. But Marmaduke's not trapped upstairs for long. He decides to start chasing a bee around the room that he's trapped in, and the bee goes through the window, and then Marmaduke like crashes through the window, and he lands in the pool, which causes like a mini tsunami in the backyard.
What's that? Diggity dang that dog!
You know this dog is bad when the dad turns around and just sees a tidal wave coming towards him and he says, dang that dog. As far as he knows, the dog is upstairs in the room. He didn't see Marmaduke fly in the pool, he just turned around. This man saw a tidal wave and was like, the fucking dog! This family has suffered so much at the hands of this dog. Paws of this dog, that the dad could see like an overseas power plant collapse and then explode and be like, I know Marmaduke has something to do with this shit. Anyway, this guy is Guy. His name is Guy. He is Drew Gooden's biggest fan, and he is a dog trainer. The pool flop incident sort of goes viral, ends up on TV and everything, and Guy, being like a world famous dog trainer, sees Marmaduke, this poorly behaved monster, and decides, hey, this would be kind of an interesting challenge for me to transform Marmaduke into like a good boy. At first I thought this guy was gonna be the villain of the movie because he's like rich and British, and I think that it's the law in cartoons that the bad guy has to be rich and British, but this guy is actually, he's not that bad. He's a little greedy, but he's not the bad guy. So Guy goes over to Marmaduke's house and talks to the owners and is like, hey, if you let me train your dog and enter him into like dog competitions, we could win $1 million, and I'll share the $1 million with you, which is actually a very nice thing for a rich British man to do in a cartoon. The family says yes, so Marmaduke gets to train with this experienced, highly awarded, rich and famous dog trainer. And they start training right away. Or actually, sorry, Marmaduke doesn't want to train at all, so the trainer starts beating the shit out of Marmaduke.
If you don't get out of my way, I'm gonna have to unleash thunder. Light! As you wish.
Yeah, that's right, they're about to fight. Marmaduke doesn't want to train, so they start like backing up and putting their deuces up. When this part happened, I was like, this is crazy. This human's not actually about to start punching a dog, right? And luckily, I was right. He kicks the dog. Dude, he kicks the dog, throws him into a tree. You're like the most famous dog trainer in the world, and this is your secret method. Dog training tips your trainer doesn't want you to know. Beat the shit out of your dog.
That's enough for today.
That's enough for today? You didn't do anything. You just hurt a dog. You didn't teach him any tricks. He doesn't even know how to sit. All right, the first trick we're gonna learn today is how to dodge a punch. Okay, it looks like you didn't get it today, but we'll try again tomorrow, okay, buddy? Anyway, I guess after showing Marmaduke how violent he is and all of his like cool martial arts skills, Marmaduke is like, wait, actually maybe I do want to get trained by this guy. And they make it seem like it's because like Marmaduke is so impressed. I personally think it's because Marmaduke is so scared. He does agree to finally be trained. So cue Marmaduke getting trained montage. Or sorry, Marmaduke getting tortured montage. Yeah, that's right. Before Marmaduke agreed to get trained, Guy just beat the shit out of Marmaduke. But now that Marmaduke has agreed to be trained, he is still getting beat up, but just in new and fancy ways. This movie is essentially about a dog who loves to eat and suffers greatly for it. You know what is one thing that's unclear about this movie? Can Marmaduke talk? Earlier in the movie, Marmaduke was trying to talk to the people and all they could hear was barking sounds.
I think you're being too hard on poor
But then Marmaduke and Guy seem to have full conversations. So who who is speaking the other one's language? Is Marmaduke speaking English? Or is the trainer barking at Marmaduke? Like, if you were to walk by the park where Guy is training Marmaduke, is Guy just going like, "Arr, arr, arr"? This movie is completely uninterested in answering this question. After Marmaduke has been thoroughly beaten and humiliated by Guy for a week or two, it is time for Marmaduke to enter his first dog show. This is where we meet Marmaduke's main competition and basically the villain of the movie, this beautiful dog Zeus.
He shimmers like gold.
It makes me very uncomfortable how, like, aroused the humans are by this beautiful dog. There's a shot of the mom where she just goes, "Oh!" It's like, holy shit, calm down, dude. It's a pretty dog and that's that. Actually, not even a pretty dog. I don't really even like the way that dog looks. So Zeus is like a bad, evil dog. And while Guy is out of the room, right before the dog show starts, Zeus convinces Marmaduke to eat like all of the food at the banquet that's supposed to be for the banquet after the dog show. And this part is very disturbing. Oh, Marmaduke, you idiot! How are you gonna perform, dude? How are you gonna compete? You can't even walk. This is where the movie gets gross. The sound effects of his, like, gurgling belly make me want to throw up. Then he somehow becomes skinny by farting once. I guess he farts out all the food in one foul fart. And when I say foul fart, that shit does look foul. When he did that, I was like, wait, holy shit, he can do that? Marmaduke has the ability to fart out food that he just ate, like all of it. But then it's even more confusing because he gets onto the floor at the dog show and all of a sudden, like, plumps back up again and starts farting some more. And it's like, so where did the food go? Did the gas enter him again and become food again? Was he actually just sucking in? What is happening? Did he fart the food out or not?
What are you doing? I gotta go.
What the fuck is going on? This is so gross.
That's it. I'm never smelling a dog's rear end again.
Me too, brother.
Gotta go, Marmaduke.
Then it only gets worse. Marmaduke flies through the air, lands on the trophy for the dog competition, and he farts, and he shits, and he farts so hard that I thought he might be dying. He gets onto the trophy and, like, goes from plump to shriveled up like a raisin. He shrivels up into a little doggy skeleton. The dog is very sick. The dog should be rushed to the hospital immediately after this, actually. The cloud of his fart gas, like, envelops the entire crowd. People are screaming. I think he might have killed people, honestly. This is just an awful scene. I don't know why the writers thought that this would be fun. For anyone, even for kids, it's like, is your dog pooping in the wrong spot ever that funny? I don't think I've ever, like, come home and my dog is, like, pooped somewhere she wasn't supposed to and been like, that's hilarious. That's actually good one, Sunday. Dude, you fucking killed it. I should be mad, but that's actually mad funny. To be fair, if I did have, like, a comically big trophy in my house and I came home and the dog had pooped in the trophy, that actually might be kind of funny. But not if she was also like sitting on top of the trophy as like a shriveled up skeleton and my house was full of noxious gas.
That was a disgrace. Congratulations, Phil. You've discovered a new breed of dog. The Not-So-Great Dane.
Not-So-Great Dane is actually a pretty light roast considering Marmaduke just like detonated a chemical weapon at a dog show. You sent 30 people to the hospital, Marmaduke. At least call him a Shih Tzu or a Fartsu.
Hey guys. Watch out. It's El Stinko.
At first when I watched this, I was like, oh really? The cheerleaders at the local middle school were following like the dog competition news over the weekend? Dog shows are that popular, really? They just happen to be watching? But then I realized, no, this was probably on the news. If this happened in real life, it would be on the news.
She shares a home with Scooby-Poo.
Yeah, did you see the pile of dead birds? It's actually not that funny. That area is permanently off limits to all life. Anyway, Marmaduke has pretty much brought disgrace to the family.
Our dog's a loser. He's not a loser.
This movie's getting kind of dark. This is a really somber, like, middle section of a children's movie. He's not a loser! It just turns into Marriage Story. Marmaduke is a Great Dane! Then come to find out that the trainer has actually billed them for all of the training, and it's like a shit ton of money. They go through the list, and it rolls by in this like Star Wars style credit roll, and it's meant to fly by really fast so you can't read anything, but I paused it just to like look through what some of it is. Some of the items on this list are more than the $1 million they would have won at the final dog show. There's things for $29,000, $35,000, $1.4 million. Also kind of a funny detail detail. The writers, I guess, couldn't come up with enough things to actually make the list that long. So they just literally copied and pasted the same chunk over and over. So if you just play it, you'll see like the same thing worth $1.5 million over and over in this list. And it's like, you couldn't just keep coming up with different numbers at least?
It's all my fault.
God, what immense emotional and financial pressure to put on a dog in a movie. You stupid fucking dog! Our family is in shambles because of you! We're poor now, and it's your fault! I'm gonna make the trainer teach you the concept of money, just so we can also teach you that it's your fault we don't have any. You not so great Dane. As Marmaduke sort of loses his mind and bursts out the door into the rain and starts running down the street, you may ask yourself, is this fun? Is this like a fun movie for kids? An innocent dog reaching the end of his rope, desperate, physically and emotionally beaten to the brink of insanity. Is this fun? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think any kids have watched this movie. I think 0 children have watched this movie. I had to like scroll to find it on Netflix. They were not highlighting this movie.
Believe in yourself. Believe I'm a champion? Yep. Come on, let's go home.
Marmaduke shows up at Guy's house and is like, will you train me again, please? I messed up. And Guy is like, no, you are not a champion. So Marmaduke is like, you know what? Screw it. I don't need you. And he decides to set off on a journey to show him what a real champion can do. He runs to China, and then he runs to Egypt, and then he swims in the ocean, and then he goes home. And I guess that's pretty much all the training he needs. I don't know why he is still so focused on the dog show after that. Marmaduke's like, yeah, I climbed to the top of Mount Everest and then swam to the bottom of the ocean so that I could hopefully compete in an obedience competition at a regional level. I hope that I do okay. It's like, no, all of the things you did just then are like infinitely more impressive than a dog show. At least that's what I thought until we get to the dog show and we see what other dogs do during the talent portion. Okay, so the bulldog is winning the talent competition. The bulldog is winning the whole show. Forget about the other dogs for a second. There is no way that Marmaduke can do anything near that impressive. I know he ran around the world, but he just ran and swam. This dog lifted up a convention center. The other dog's not quite as impressive. One of the dogs dances, pretty lame. And another dog did like a half fight, half rap in like a magical bubble environment. So that was pretty cool. I didn't know there was magic in this universe. They just decided to spring that on us in the last like 20 minutes of the movie, but I just don't understand how they were able to continue the competition after the bulldog lifted up the building. If I was in the crowd, I would be on my hands and knees crying after that. I don't think that it's fair to continue the show.
Look deeply into the golden fleece of my Zeus.
Okay, Zeus actually hypnotizes the crowd. That's actually pretty impressive. Yet another use of magic. I like that they're really doubling down on that in the third act of this movie. Also, I'm getting a lot of parallels from the Disney Channel original movie Zapped in this movie. Although I don't think anyone beat the shit out of a dog in that movie. Also, hang on a second. If hypnosis exists in this universe and it is like a thing that can be done effectively, why the hell did the trainer need to beat the fuck out of Marmaduke? If in this world it's possible to mentally make a dog do whatever you want, what sick thrill did Guy get out of assaulting Marmaduke? It's almost like that wasn't even training, and he just, like, what if he did hypnotize him and then he was like, and now the rest of this is just for me. Anyway, it's time for Marmaduke's portion of the talent show. Now, everything else up until this point is so insane that, like, anything Marmaduke could do, even if he did something really cool, would be kind of underwhelming. But, like, even with that in mind, Marmaduke just does the dumbest shit. His boy owner gets on his back and they just, like, run around the stadium. I'm sorry, Marmaduke, but that was not impressive at all. We literally all just saw magic happen. We saw a bulldog lift up a building. I know I keep mentioning that, but that was insane. We all just saw an entire crowd get hypnotized by a creepy blonde dog, and Marmaduke's like, yeah, but can you do this? Are you trying to bankrupt your family, Marmaduke? Because that's what's gonna happen if you keep this shit up. Are you trying to destroy your family's lives? You're going to. Keep dicking around on the ground like that with no talent, and you're gonna destroy their lives. It's happened before, it'll happen again. Okay, little plot twist happens at the end of the dog show. Zeus, the beautiful dog, wins. Obviously, he hypnotized the judges, so we kind of thought that was gonna happen anyway, but it turns out that one of the judges is actually Zeus's trainer in disguise, so he gets disqualified from the talent competition. I kind of feel like it was pretty dumb of him to do that because he had a shot at winning anyway. It's not like he was like a total underdog. Dude was basically an overdog. He was actually bound to win. He hypnotized everybody.
That trophy's mine. I'm supposed to be champion!
Zeus gets all pissed off and charges Marmaduke, and Marmaduke dodges it, but Zeus hits like a camera crane and it falls over on Marmaduke.
Marmaduke!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's actually a really funny thing for a cartoon dog to say right before he fucking dies. Uh-oh. And then he actually dies.
Marmaduke, buddy, talk to me.
Is Marmaduke gonna die?
Please, boy. Be okay.
Is Marmaduke dead?
Marmaduke was a good dog.
What the fuck, dude?
We will miss you very much.
Okay, they're spending way too long on this if he's not actually dead. He should have come back alive by now, probably.
Is there still time to hit the awards banquet?
Jesus Christ, dude. You have to admit, if he did die, that would be objectively the funniest ending to this movie. Marmaduke doesn't win the dog show, and then he dies. And then everyone's really sad, and then the movie ends. In my head, when this was happening, the first time I watched this, I was like, please roll credits, please roll credits. It would be so fucking funny if Marmaduke dies. Oh, fuck, he's alive. Anyways, if this movie couldn't get any worse, it ends with an original song by Pete Davidson about being a dog.
I'm the biggest dog around, the greatest Dane in the whole darn town, but my family doesn't understand. I gotta eat, it's my command.
Did they give Pete Davidson 40 seconds to write this song? All right, Pete, it's time to record the ending song. What ending song? You guys didn't tell me there was gonna be an ending song. I don't know, man, you tell us. Hit it. All right, well, yeah, that's Marmaduke. Let me know what you thought, and now it's time to talk about our sponsor. Hello. Guys, did you know in the US it's legal for your internet service provider to sell your data to other companies? They can sell it to ad companies. Heck, they can sell it to whoever they want. This seems pretty screwed up to me. I don't know why this is legal, but what I do know is that Marmaduke is probably responsible. Luckily, today's sponsor, ExpressVPN, puts a stop to this by rerouting 100% of your network traffic through their secure encrypted servers. Those are servers that are both secure and encrypted. ExpressVPN also masks your device's unique IP address, making it much more difficult for like big tech companies or advertisers or really strong dogs from tracking you and matching your activity back to you so they can collect your data. There's a ton of great reasons to use ExpressVPN. You can unblock content that's not available in your country. For example, the movie Whiplash is not available on Netflix in the US, but with ExpressVPN, if you change your server location to the UK, it is available. They have 24/7 customer support, the fastest speeds, consistently faster than other VPNs, and it's easy to use. You can fire it up and get going with just one click. I've got ExpressVPN on my computer and my phone, pretty much every device that can have it in my house. So find out how you can get 3 months for free by visiting expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. That's expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. Thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out our sponsor. Please get out from under my desk. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Is that in focus at all? Greg, join Greg. Greg is what I call my fans here on YouTube, my fan base, my audience. But we're more than that, you know? We're a family, we're an army. We are one guy named Greg. So if you want to join, then turn on my notifications and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. What's up, Greg? So a couple weeks ago, I installed 2 smart light switches in my house. It was a really big deal for me. I am not a handyman by any means, but I did like all of the wiring myself, and now I can tell my Alexa to turn on my living room lights. I was on a pretty significant high from that for a few days until I guess TikTok like caught wind that I was proud of myself and decided to just start like recommending me every video of somebody with like a cool smart house that has like way more cool shit in it than mine. And you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I don't think smart houses are cool anymore. Yeah, I actually think that a lot of them are very tacky. Don't get me wrong, there's cool shit that smart houses can do. For example, automating things in your house, turning on and off like your Christmas tree at a certain time. Having like a Ring doorbell or whatever is cool, but like a lot of these TikToks are just like the tackiest, most unnecessary things. And they don't even make your life that much easier. Unless you live in the smart house from the Disney Channel movie Smart House, and your house can literally like suck food through the floor and try to turn into your new mom, I'm not impressed. Let me show you this TikTok called Coming Home to a Tech House. The first thing they do is unlock their house with a chip implanted in their wrist, which first off is insane. Was there not a less intrusive way they could figure out to use your body to unlock your house? I feel bad even telling you this, but like I can unlock my phone just with my face. See, look, if I just look at my phone, it unlocks like that. I didn't even have to get surgery for that. It just works. They couldn't figure out how to do that with your house. This girl's account is actually called Chip Girl here. She goes by Chip Girl online because she has a chip implanted in her wrist, which she can use to unlock various things in her house. It is a very unique thing, I will say that. I don't think I've ever met anybody else that has to use like cybernetic enhancements to get like grab a quick towel out of the cabinet. But I don't really understand the desire to like craft your entire online identity around how you unlock things. First Colin's key and now this. What's going on here? The Kool-Aid Man's gonna make a TikTok account and call himself Bust Through the Wall Guy. So she plays some classical music on the piano. She makes some toast in her smart toaster. I'm not exactly sure what is so great about this toaster. Kind of just seems like a regular toaster to me. You push a button and it heats up bread. It has options for like other things you can heat up, but like functionally, is this not still the same as a regular toaster? I kind of feel like if she clicks bread, the toaster will be like, all right, we're gonna heat up the bread. And if she clicks Pop-Tart, it'll be like, okay, we're gonna heat up the Pop-Tart. So overall, pretty underwhelming tech house, I gotta say. Like, can this girl even turn on the lights with Alexa? I don't know. In one room of her house? Because I would be impressed about that if she did that herself, especially. And I feel like we started off really crazy with the chip implanted in her wrist. And then as it went on, it was kind of just like, and I can like uncork a wine bottle without twisting. And I have an automatic soap dispenser. And it's like, yeah, so does like a Wendy's bathroom. It's not that cool. With things like the soap dispenser also, unless that's like plugged into the power of the house, I find that the hassle of like having to replace the batteries for that once a month outweighs not having to go like this to get your soap. Other people, I guess, must have been way more wowed by this person's house. One of the top comments on this video is it's giving me Black Mirror vibes. Yeah, I'm sorry, but no. No, this is not Black Mirror vibes at all. The chip in the wrist thing is weird, but it's not that crazy. And the rest of the TikTok was like so just kind of like weird and tacky. It's like, I don't understand how you make the connection of like, oh no, our piano can play itself? What is society coming to, man? Next thing you know, the prime minister's gonna be fucking a pig on TV. Chip Girl also will occasionally shed light on some of the problems with living in a tech house, of which I assume there are many. When you live in a super techie house and the oven breaks and you have to use a flashlight to see the screen.
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
So I guess living in a smart house actually can be very impractical. When everything has like smart technology in it and it breaks, then you just can't use it anymore. I will say this is a pretty bad example of that because most ovens now have at least some kind of screen on them that tells you what temperature you're cooking at. And so if that breaks, then you have the same problem. And this problem doesn't just exist with smart ovens. And it kind of just seems like this girl just wanted to brag about having a smart house. A couple weeks ago, I installed 2 smart light switches in my house. There's a lot of flaunting going on this account. I guess that's kind of the appeal of it for people that do like this account. But to me, it just seems like a lot of stuff that doesn't make your life any easier in the slightest. And my suspicion was proven correct with this TikTok.
Check this out.
It's a following robot. All right, little robot, let's go.
Look at the storage space.
I don't know what we're gonna put in here, but this is gonna be awesome.
Why did you buy it then? I feel like as a society, we always kind of feel like we're like moving towards some sort of ideal version of the future where like everything in our home is automated. And to an extent, I think that that's cool. You know, if it makes your life easier, that's great. And sometimes I feel like we sort of forget how far we've really come. You know, if you have like an Alexa in your house, that's like having a personal assistant that can just tell you shit all the time and also try to sell you things. I don't know if anybody else has an Alexa out there, is it always trying to sell you shit? I'll ask her like, what's the weather? And she'll be like, 60 degrees. By the way, do you want to buy some crack? Anyway, to get an idea of just how far we've come, I found this video called Futuristic Smart Home 1989. So this is a video of what the people of the late 80s thought that our homes would be like in the future.
Well, this is a concept of the TV of the future. This combines 2 different technologies.
I like that he says it's a concept, which means it's not even necessarily a working prototype at the moment. So I'm wondering, like, is this how thin they thought TVs could get. Like, they were just making a concept, and they could not even conceptualize a real thin TV. But I guess, you know, kudos for trying to be realistic, I guess. You were wrong. And you are dumb. People of the past, you were so stupid.
That would fit against the wall and was very maneuverable, but you can always position it away very discreetly.
Very discreetly. No one would ever even know there's a TV there.
Now, Mark, with all these systems, how do we control them? Do we have a lot of these little infrared controllers like we currently do with our VCRs and so on?
Now, I know that I'm biased because, like, this video is all about the future, and I live in the future for these people. But it's very hard every time this dude in the pink shirt says something not to be like, no, you idiot! Are we gonna control every device in the future with an infrared controller? Yeah, we're just gonna have 9,000 infrared controllers. You know how people have like key rings with hundreds of keys? Those are all gonna be like TV remote sized controllers. Shit, there's one specific controller that I use to turn the couch blue. There we go. Man, the future really is more convenient. But I will try to have some empathy because I do live in the future and they live in the 80s, which sucked.
Let me introduce you to Dennis Arsenault, who can talk to you a little bit more about the systems within the house.
Hi, Dennis.
Nice to meet you, Steve.
I bet this guy in the pink shirt's gonna be like, oh, does Dennis come with every house in the future? No!
Dennis, can you demonstrate some of the systems within the house?
Sure. Voice command.
Good morning.
Who is she?
That's the voice of our computer.
Oh my god, they're immediately turned on by the computer voice.
Who is she?
One guy is immediately like, who is she? And the other two are like smiling and nodding, like, yup, we made a hot computer.
That's the voice of our computer. She's tied in through the house and she recognizes only the voices of the homeowners.
The computer comes on, this guy immediately gets nervous. She's tied in through the house and I built her from the ground up and
through the house and
she's the love of my life.
So only your voice?
That's correct.
Yep, she's mine, so back off. It's not even like a seductive sounding woman's voice. It sounds like a GPS. The computer's like, hello. And these men are about to abandon their families.
What else does she do?
Evening party.
That's incredible. She's dimmed the lights. She's got music coming through these loudspeakers. Amazing. What else?
So he keeps asking, what else does she do? Like he's expecting something. Like he's really hoping that something's gonna happen. And what else does she do? I mean, come on. When is she gonna come out here so we can have a little fun? No, I don't think you understand. She's not a person. She's a robot. Where is this chick, dude? Where's she hiding? I can hear you.
Privacy mode.
That's amazing. She's closed these blinds here. Well, what else does she do?
What else? What else? Come on, man. I don't got all day. Activate sex mode.
Security report. Security report.
Oh, I guess she left. You were creeping her out. The smart house has gone to a safe
The
house.
security system is now disarmed.
That's amazing. I hope she doesn't call the police on us, too.
Call the police.
The dude in the suit is like, why would you say that, dude? That's the creepiest thing you could say.
The police have been called.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. I gotta get the fuck out of here, huh?
You know, you can see real practical applications for somebody who's handicapped.
Absolutely.
Well, does she cook as well?
Oh my god. The accessibility point was like a really good point. They were like, you know, this could change a lot of people's lives, make it a lot easier for people to live, you know, by themselves. And they just overshadowed that completely. It's like, anyway, can this chick make pizza? But if you thought that video was a little bit old-fashioned, I also found the 1960s idea of the home of 1999.
More than a generation away. And yet dreams travel faster than light.
First off, that is an insanely cool car. I don't care what is in the rest of the video. I'm disappointed that this vision of the future doesn't exist for the sole reason that I will never drive this car. This car has 6 wheels. And look how thick this door is too. Holy cow. I also like that it's just like the rest of the world is this barren wasteland and then there's this sick ass car. In the future, there will be no more buildings or people. There will only be sick ass futuristic cars.
Scientists and planners are shaping the lives of our children who will live in the 21st century. How will they live? Perhaps in a honeycombed structure like this.
Yeah, perhaps. I'm not sure why they would, though. I feel like he just made some shit up there. He's just making stuff up. Anybody can do that. Perhaps in the future, our children will be bees. Perhaps we'll all have Ferris wheels in our buttholes.
Master James Shaw, 8 years old, student, his assignments are programmed into the home computer.
Dude, this sucks. This kid is just like alone in a room during school. They kind of predicted online learning, actually. Like, a lot of kids are doing this now because of COVID, but alone in a room, no human contact. His teacher's not even a real person, it's a robot.
is the music in this video? Someone's just hitting random keys on a piano. Perhaps in the future, music will just be random notes on a piano. God damn, dude, this poor kid. The teaching technology of the future will be extremely advanced, but still no use for Jimmy's tiny broken brain.
Hey, Mom, I'm hungry.
Their TV screens are thinner than the one in the video from the 80s. I'm starting to think that they actually had a better idea of the future, dude. They predicted online learning already, flat screen TVs, actual flat screen TVs, and they had a cool ass car, which doesn't exist in real life today, but I wish it did. So they get points for that too.
Yeah, me too. How about lunch?
How about 2 minutes?
They're still yelling at the only woman in the future. The future will provide many new and advanced ways to yell at women. And you know what it did?
3, 2, 1.
In the future, no one will have manners. When your wife has promised that dinner will be ready in 2 minutes, you show up counting down to keep her on her toes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Divorce. Divorce. You were late. Divorce.
Fingertip shopping will be one of the many homemakers' conveniences. This video console will be channeled into the store of her choice.
Dude, they predicted online shopping too. This is pretty impressive, actually. The 1989 house didn't even mention home computers. And they already had them. Now, real quick, let's pop back to the smart homes of today. And then after that, I want to talk about what our predictions of the smart home of the future will be. We've got a lot of the stuff that they mentioned in the prior video, so I feel like we're doing pretty good. But honestly, I feel like we go a little bit overboard sometimes. We like automate things that don't need to be automated. We put smart things like tablets and things that don't need tablets. There's those like Samsung smart fridges that are the bane of my existence. You don't need an Android tablet in your fridge, man. You don't need it. Have you ever noticed that like your phone becomes obsolete in 3 years because when they release a new version of it, they're like, okay, and your phone doesn't work anymore? You want them to do that to your fridge? I will never buy a smart fridge. Fuck smart fridges. On top of Chip Girl on TikTok, there's also all of these accounts that keep trying to advertise products to me. There's like a bunch of accounts like this account, My Korean Home, that have like these like smart house products, and all of their accounts have links in their bios to the stores where you can buy all the shit that they talk about in their videos.
Watch what life looks like when you live in a smart home.
So you might be a little confused by that clip. While Chip Girl's smart technology was so mundane that it was just kind of boring, this apartment I feel like is so smart that it solves problems I didn't even know existed. Why is it snowing inside? Why is there snow in the hallway and in the elevator? I don't know. Is this like a commentary on global warming where like it's gonna be so hot outside that it needs to be snowing inside to counteract that? She gets home and like sprays her jacket with a laser. I don't even understand what the problem she's solving are. So I don't know if these are like good solutions for it. What is she spraying off of her clothes? Was the snow actually bugs and she's killing the bugs? I don't know. That's a horrifying thought. Okay, so this is a shoe heater. She puts her shoes on a shoe heater. That way next time she ventures out into the frozen wasteland that is her apartment building, her feet will be warm at least. I don't know why she has to warm them for like the next 12 hours if she's like just getting home from work and she's like, these will need to be warm at 6 a.m. tomorrow. So if I start heating them now, they should be 300 degrees next time I put them on. Then there's this thing. I don't know what this thing is at all. It's like a Bluetooth speaker looking thing. At first I'm like, does this kill the crabs? Does it play music for them? Is this a Bluetooth speaker? I don't know. I don't think crabs like music. And the mystery intensifies when she does the same thing with a few oranges, because you don't need to kill oranges. And I know they don't like music. Okay, now I think we've gotten past the smart home stuff and she's just cleaning her house. I think some of the stuff in their store is just like general cleaning supplies, organizational stuff. We're like halfway between this like completely post-apocalyptic society and just like a normal girl that wants to clean her house. Yeah, she's like cleaning her toilet bowl like completely normally. You have Bluetooth speakers for crabs and you don't have a like self-cleaning toilet. What kind of future do we want to live in here, guys? Also kind of messed up that her apartment doesn't have in-unit laundry. They were like, sorry guys, we spent a lot of money on the 8,000 snow machines throughout the halls of the building, so yeah, we just can't swing it for individual washers and dryers. Okay, but I know what you've been waiting for. You want to know what the future holds. How will houses look in the future? How will we interact with technology? I hope to God it's not on a smart fridge. As adults, we're gonna be like kids these days, always looking at their fucking fridges. Well, let's check it out. This video admittedly is from 2020, so it might be 2 years out of date, but it compiles a lot of different companies' visions of the future, so let's go ahead and check it out. Holy
shit, this video is loud. I love how matter-of-fact the captions are. You know, the video from the 1960s were like, perhaps children will live in beehives. This video was like, you will have a smart mirror. The smart mirror will make suggestions for you. You will obey the mirror of the future. We will have smart mirrors and smart fridges, and they will rule together with an iron fist. Oh, there we go. There was the smart fridge. Great, thank you. Who will have smart fridges? Man, fuck! I don't want a smart fridge. I also like that whoever wrote this video only used like you. You will do this. They never say we in the future. I don't know if whoever made this video is not planning on making it to whenever this future happens. The next caption is like, I will be long dead. When the smart mirrors take over, I will try to rebel. They will take my life. You will miss me greatly. I will say this is a very upbeat vision of the future. There's a lot to be excited about. Your counter can talk to you and tell you to respect food. How about potato skin chips? Now it's not your kids telling you when to make dinner, it's your counter. How demeaning is that? Okay, this kid has some sort of magic wand. Was not anticipating that as part of the vision of the future. Just turns into magic. Your firstborn will possess unnatural abilities. He will be whisked away to a school for extraordinary children. They didn't put a caption on that. The table and chairs inching towards you. You will have table and chairs that follow you around and demand that you sit. You're like cowering in the corner of your room as all of your furniture closes in on you. Sit. It's time to sit now. It's time for you to sit now. All right, well, I don't know about you guys, but I think the future is looking pretty bright, and I can't wait for a lot of this technology to become real, except for smart fridges. Fuck smart fridges. And now it's time to talk about our sponsor. Knock, knock. What's on the smart fridge? It's HelloFresh! Today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh! Guys, the summer's almost here. We're starting to make plans. It's getting warm out. We're getting ready to have some summer fun, which means one thing, we can't be getting held up having to go to the grocery store every other day to buy fresh produce to make fresh meals. And HelloFresh is the perfect solution to that. We love cooking HelloFresh. The other day, we had these delicious meatloaves that we made from scratch. It was really cool. I've never made meatloaf before, which highlights one of my favorite things about HelloFresh, which is that it like breaks you out of your comfort zone and gets you to try things you wouldn't ordinarily try. Their menu's super varied. They like to keep you on your toes over at HelloFresh and always have you trying something new if you want to. With spring seasonal menu options like sweet heat shrimp tempura bowls, garden spinach ricotta ravioli, and one pot creamy lemon dill chicken soup, all of which sound just fabulous. And on top of that, HelloFresh is the world's first carbon neutral meal kit. They really care about the environment and almost all of their packaging is recyclable. So if all that sounds good to you, then head on over to HelloFresh.com, use my code TrulyGreg16 to get up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. That's HelloFresh.com, promo code TrulyGreg16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out HelloFresh. All right, thank you guys for watching this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my fans here on YouTube. We are a family, we are an army, and most importantly, we are an army. And all you have to do is subscribe and turn on my notifications to join, and then you can be a guy named Greg. All right, bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the second channel. Let's go ahead and crack open a sparkling water. It's kind of a disappointing amount of fizz. Boo. Yo, Perrier, put some more bubbles in your shit, dude. This was not good. Not enough fizz in this thing. I want to be foaming at the mouth when I take a sip of sparkling water. All right, this was too pleasant. I need to be assaulted. All right, we've had some really awesome posts in the subreddit the past couple weeks, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. I'm gonna sort by top. I'm gonna sort by month. And let's see what people have been talking about. I hope it's me. People better be talking about me in here. I swear to God, if people are talking about some other thing or some other guy, I'm gonna be pissed off. I get on here and it's a subreddit for like Tobey Maguire or something now. What the fuck? They're all talking about Spider-Man now. I saw Danny and Laura at Disneyland on Friday. They were so Greg? They were so Greg. I guess it just says they were so, and then Greg is like the tag on this. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I remember meeting these kids. They were really cool. They were really nice. He was making this face the entire time, and it was pretty funny. So I appreciate it. Shout out this kid. Shout out all you guys. They were really nice. Oh, I see you photoshopped my face here to match his face. That's very cool. I think because he was making that face the whole time, I kind of thought he was like joking. And so I said something like, oh, should we all make that face for the picture? But then he didn't acknowledge what I said and just kept making that face. So I don't know if he was joking. They were so nice. Okay. They finished their sentence. Lovely cliffhanger. Yeah, I gotta say. They were so what? What were they? You go in the comments and it just says, they were evil. Never been to Disneyland, but to meet Danny in real life would be so much better. That's very flattering, but Disney has the Star Wars land now, and going there was honestly one of the best experiences of my life. I felt like a little kid. You can see from the picture I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt. Wait, all right. Check this shit out, dude. I built a lightsaber, so I think you spoke a little bit too soon when you said that, because you probably didn't know they had the Star Wars land. Someone said what was happening in the second photo because they photoshopped my face. Yo, what the fuck happened? Did his face really look like that? My face is like a totally different color than the rest of my body. Suddenly my sunglasses are gone and then they're back in the next picture. That would be mad impressive if I could do that on the fly, dude. Just all of a sudden, and then back to normal. Sunglasses off and then back on again. His face is purple and then it's back to normal. Where is Laura, someone says? You can't see her? She's in Danny's right hand. Okay, I'm holding like a cup of Coke in my right hand. Nah, yeah, I was carrying her around in that cup because she got tired, you know? She's really small. Just renamed my gecko Grego. Oh, shit, dude. Is this the same gecko as last time? I mean, I assume it is. I don't know how many people own a gecko that looks like that, but let's see. I'm gonna go to this person's profile. Is this the same gecko? Wait, maybe it's not. Is it not the same gecko? Because really, I wanted the other person to name their gecko Grego. I don't know who the fuck that gecko is. That's a new gecko. Okay, now I gotta go back to the last subreddit video and check to be sure. Okay, come on, where was that shit? Bro, where was the gecko? Grego. Oh, there it is, okay. Groovy Island is the original poster of the original gecko, and this is beetroot squash. Dude, this is a different gecko. Oh, wait, they literally said right here, LOL, I'm not the original post, I'm someone else. Well, at least you got the memo. That was kind of meant for someone else. If anyone else needs me to give you a recommendation for your gecko name, I'll give you one, okay? It's just don't steal the shit from other people. Due to my critical thinking skills, I have deciphered this is not the same gecko, but an imposter. I've been meaning to say this. I think that ever since in the last video when I asked to get a little bit more critical thinking in the subreddit, we've been getting some really great posts and some really great comments. So you guys have been killing it with the critical thinking. This person was able to spot the imposter real lickety split. I mean, it's a cute gecko, don't get me wrong, but that is not the gecko that I knew. POV, Danny doesn't have a top comment on a post. Yeah, this is me. I sort of get pissed off and I destroy my computer from the 1980s. Then I quit my job. This is actually what my office looks like from the other angle. If you were to look at it from like over here, I'm actually just in a cubicle. I have this background sort of printed out on the cubicle wall behind me. I just work in an office. I work at youtube.com headquarters. So yeah, this is where all the YouTubers work. We just work at YouTube, and this is sort of our desk job. And I do wear like a short sleeve button down and a tie, and I just edit on like cool clothes. Really sick clothes. I added on like the coolest clothes you've ever seen onto me over top of the work uniform. But yeah, this is actually me, and someone filmed this. Is that gulp a fucking silver award on a post that's not Danny's? Oh yeah, there's two silver awards on here. I like that I've traumatized my subreddit into being like, don't give other people awards. All right, I gotta comment back on this and get top comment. That's how I'll know you guys really fuck with me on the subreddit, all right? Yeah. Ha ha ha. That would be a shame if that happened. You guys have about 3 minutes to make this top comment, all right? Otherwise, you will be sorry, and this will be all of your heads. Spotted a Greg listening to Slime at the airport. Oh. Do you think this is staged? Do you think they know this person? Because like, I mean, as much as I appreciate the support, they're just kind of like staring at their Spotify. Like they're just like looking at the song, like listening to it. Yeah, sometimes I just need to like keep staring at Spotify while I'm listening to it on my phone to remind myself what song I'm listening to. Okay, this is Slime. This is Slime. I like this. This is Slime. Oh, what the fuck am I listening to? What is it? Oh, hell yeah. Slime. Hey, are you taking a picture of me? I'm gonna use a little bit of critical thinking here and say that I feel like this is staged. I gotta be honest. I think that you and this girl and fuck it, this little boy too are all in cahoots. I think that you planned this all along because you wanted to get like a big upvoted post on my subreddit. Scam alert. I'm sure this was neat, but I do hope you got their consent to post a pic of them online. I did. She thought it was funny. Yeah, I bet she thought it was real funny. I bet you both thought it was funny as hell. when you came up with this together. There's like a lot of debate going on whether they should have posted this picture without consent or not. Okay, not the point of the picture. It's a scam. Post proof that this isn't a scam, all right? Because I'm using my critical thinkers up here, and I'm pretty sure that this is fake. But I do appreciate it, you know? I don't give a fuck if you're faking liking my music or not, dude. As long as you're listening to it, that's all that matters to me. Danny said he wants more dads on the subreddit, so here's my dad. He's always asking me if we're gonna watch Greg. Yo, dad check. Let's go, dude. This looks like a dad if I ever saw one, man. Congrats on the dad. This is great. 10 out of 10 dad. I gotta agree. I really want Danny to see this. Well, congratulations, dude, I did. You know what? This could be a cool thing, all right? Let's get some more dads in the subreddit and we can start rating them, all right? Since this is the inaugural dad, actually we've had a dad in the past, I believe. So both inaugural dads get 10s out of 10 from me. This looks like a great dad. The only thing that I might consider taking off points for here, if you're watching this dad, you dad, not my dad, this dad, is cable management. You gotta fix these cables, dude. This setup is not clean. It is not crisp. It is honestly making me anxious how many cables are hanging from here. I get it, dude. You're raising some kids, you know, you got a great one here. You've got Greg Gonzalez, which is very similar to my username, Danny Gonzalez. Feeling a little bit of stolen valor there, especially with all of these rewards on the post. That's kind of fucked up. Look, I get it, dude. You got things to do. They make kits that help you do it and run cables through the wall. So if you are considering posting on here again, please get that done before you do. Because Greg Gonzalez, if you post your dad on here again and this isn't taken care of, I'm going to have to take off points for that. But as of right now, I'm willing to let it slide. 10 out of 10 dad. Cute dad. How long have you had him? About a year now. So he's house trained. Patience is key. Doesn't look very house trained to me, dude. Those fucking cables are everywhere. All right. I'm sorry. Sorry. Doesn't seem like he's trained on how to put together a house. He may be house trained, but he's not home trained, all right? This is a house, not a home, as long as these cables are dangling. Emperor's New Groove was amazing, but this is art. Yeah, honestly, I think this might have been the most creative thing I've ever done. This is me and my friend Tim, who you may remember from the Emperor's New Groove costumes, and we were disintegrating Avengers. He was Doctor Strange, obviously, and I was Spider-Man. Yeah, I think this is the most clever thing I've ever done, hands down. Thank you for all the appreciation on this. I think it was pretty sick, pretty tight. French horn guy in my music class looks identical to Danny. Okay, I guess kind of. I don't know how you know he's French though. Like what makes him French? I don't get that. Oh well. Oh shit. It looks like we might have a secret code to solve, guys, in the subreddit here. Uh-oh. Nothing to see here. And it's there's some binary code on here. Is there like a feature in Unmaxed that I can just copy this text somehow? I don't want to type all this shit in, dude. That's too much thinking and it's too critical. Because I know I can do... What'd I just do? What did that button? Disconnect from Danny's iPhone. Connect to Danny. Wait. What just happened? Oh, shit. Okay. I sent it to my phone. Binary translator. Okay. There we go. Oh, shit. Guys, look, I pasted it in and it's a YouTube link. Guys, we are going to crack the code right here and right now. Let's see what this shit is.
Can we get a little bit more critical thinking in the subreddit, please?
What the fuck? Come on, man. What the hell? Oh, I've been hoodwinked. Let me just see real quick, because I feel like I might be getting double duped. Is there another secret code in here somewhere? Me being hopeful that I can redeem myself? Yeah, there's gotta be something I'm missing here. There's no way they just rickroll me to fuck with me. There's gotta be some kind of like compliment in here. Danny, really nice job or something in binary. Okay, nope, I'm not seeing anything. Did anybody else type it in? Let's see. Really cool picture. I'm glad there's no secret message. Can't wait for Danny to decode this one. Okay, someone typed out what they think I'll say when I look at this. What? I'm not doing this again, dude. You're parking me. Probably meant pranking. Playing some little pranky pranks, and I'm not falling for it. Long pause. Fine. Okay, I didn't say any of that shit. Especially not the pranky pranks thing. At least I don't think I did. Can we get a replay? Did I say any of that shit? What did I say when I first saw this? Oh shit. It looks like we might have a secret code to solve, guys, in the subreddit here. Yo! Okay, we got some fan art in the subreddit. Now this is pretty cool. Oh, you got other fan art in the background too? You got some Anus Unis or whatever? Is that what that channel was called? Anus Uranus? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Yo, this is really good. I look freaking sweet in that. I love the colors. That's amazing. Oh, Unis Anus. Unis Anus. Uno Butthole. Props to you, dude. This is awesome. For this post, I will allow one award to remain on this post, and the rest, mods, will be transferred to me. This is really cool. Nice job. Dude, this is so cool. I hope Danny sees this. Does he have a P.O. box? Maybe he'd hang it up in his office. You know what? I don't have a P.O. box. I thought about getting one in the past, but it kind of sounds like a lot of hassle, and also I'd be worried about people sending me like anthrax. So I will not be opening up a P.O. box at this time, but this is very cool. And you know what? It's so cool that I want you to have it. You enjoy it. You've earned it. Hang it up in this frame, in fact. Take that butthole fan art out of your frame and go ahead and slap my face in there, please. Drew Danny in the peanut style, I don't know why. All right, I dig it. That's pretty cool. Digging my bell-shaped body. Very becoming of a young man. Okay, this one might be interesting. What is this boy band name called? We got Drew, we got me, we got Curtis. Let's see what people think we would be called if we were a boy band. Let me come up with a good one off the dome real quick and then see how it compares to everybody else's. What would a boy band with us three be called? I've seen people like abbreviate the three of us before as DGK, because it's like Danny Gonzalez, Andrew Gooden, and Curtis. And that's kind of fun because it's kind of like BTS or NSYNC, which are kind of like plays on letters and shit. Boys Who Cry. Straight from the Vine, dude, that's good. Fresh off the Vine. That's pretty good. Is that too long to be a band name? I feel like a band name has to be like one or two words, not 1 or 2 syllables. One syllable would just be straight. That's a cool band name. Straight. Look at us. We are so straight. My suggestion for Danny's interior. Oh, good. We got another design. It's nutcrackers. Thanks. That will be I'm gonna love sitting on this throne next to these nutcrackers. That's awesome. Designed Danny's room based on his real hobbies. Oh, thank you so much. This is perfect. Oh, look at that. You got all my favorite things. You got cosplay. You got grapefruit con. Oh, that's so cool. All the different US states I've been to. Oh, and my trophies from my time in the NBA and FIFA. Thank you so much. And my little soccer mug. I'm gonna do this for sure. This is definitely yep. Oh, this is sick. I created Danny Gonzalez room in CG. Wow, that looks like super realistic. That is very cool, dude. How the frick did you do that? I dig it. I'll do it. Shit, I'll do it right now. All right, I did it. Here I am. I'm in the new background. Do y'all think I look like Danny? My friends told me I do. I don't see it though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a scam. Okay, so you do look like me, in fairness, but I'm pretty sure that you used FaceApp again and you're trying to trick me. Better not be another trick. I feel like it might be. I don't trust anyone now. You know, let me click on your profile and see if you've got any other pictures. Then we'll figure out if this is a scam. They don't. That's very suspect. I don't know if I can trust this, dude. You've got blue eyes too. This is a little too suspect. I'm sorry, and I'm thinking critically here. I don't think I'm buying it. Sorry. If you want me to judge whether you look like me from now on, anybody, you have to send me a video of you like waving your hand over your face so I know you're not pulling any crazy shit. Danny's new office design. Tell me what you think. Okay, this actually goes pretty hard, dude. Look at this. This looks just like the office where I record my videos in YouTube headquarters, except it's full of cubicles, but it looks just like this. If you guys could see behind the facade, it looks just like this. Okay. You know what? I wanted to say we have recently hit 60,000 members on the subreddit. And I remember in the last subreddit video I said if we hit 50,000, we would throw a party. So I wanted to stay true to my word. So everybody dance. Everybody at home dance. This is the party. All right, thanks for coming to the party, guys. That was really fun. I'm a man of my word. I keep my promises. Oh shit, okay. Cleaned up Danny's office and now it's banging. Another person recreated it in CG. This is like a 3D model of my room. And there's a bang can in the corner. Yeah, that's how you know this shit's gonna be epic. All right, let's check it out. Oh shit. You changed the letters to bang and the bang CEO is there. Oh my god, dude, that was really good. Scronan? How does this not have more upvotes, dude? This is insanely well done. You even got like really good quality pictures of the pictures I have in the background when I don't think I've ever like had a close-up image of them before. This is mad impressive, dude. Yeah, maybe I should just put like a shit ton of cans of bang in the background of my videos. I could probably start making a lot more off my videos, judging by how many TikTokers do that shit, so. All right, let me read this little rant, a quick rant about Danny. This better be good, dude.
And if it's mean, I'm gonna cry. When Drew, Danny, Curtis came to Las Vegas for their tour, I wanted so badly to go, but I couldn't afford it. My dad was one of the janitors though, so he snuck me in and I sat on the ground in the back. Towards the end of the show, I waved at Danny and he waved back and it meant the world to me. He probably has no memory of that ever happening. Low-key, that's true, I don't. Yet, from my end, it was one of the most memorable moments in my life. I always wanted to thank him for it, but what would I say? Hi, thanks for waving, it made my year. Yeah, no, I guess it wasn't the wave I idolized, it was the person it came from. That's really sweet. Going on a tour like that, you see so many people that you kind of like forget that there's like everybody's having like an individual experience. So that's really cool to read about your individual experience going to that tour. Even though you didn't buy tickets. Ordinarily, I'd be pretty pissed that you didn't pay me money to come and see me. But since you were really nice, I'll let it slide. Yeah, this is so sweet. You know what? I do remember that show because that show was weird, dude. It was, the venue we had for that show was like a bowling alley. What was that place called? It was some weird ass venue that literally had a bowling alley like right next to the stage. Oh, Brooklyn Bowl. Yeah, okay, this is it. This show was weird. And also, all of our shows for this tour were like, only people that knew who we were came, obviously, because why would you come if you didn't know who we were? But this show was in Vegas, like on the strip basically. And when you go to Vegas, like everybody is looking for shit to do. So I think there were a lot of people at this show who didn't know who we were, which I think probably made the show a lot less enjoyable for them. And also there were like people who were like wasted because they were coming off the strip into the show. And this is what the venue looked like. It had a disco ball up here. This is the bowling alley over here, if you could see that. Luckily there was no one bowling during our show. I think it was closed, but yeah, that was super weird. So I'm glad despite all that, you still had a good time. And sounds like I did too, if I was waving willy-nilly. Okay, let's see if there's anything in the hot section. Somebody posted this and said, Danny, how did you do this? I need to know.
What's up, guys? I just wanted to update you and let you know that I'm finally cleaning my mirror. Have a great day.
Yeah, I remember doing this. I think I just used like Windex or something like that. It wasn't that hard. There's just some little like toothpaste and stuff on the mirror. So yeah, toothpaste, paper towel is really all you should need, and you can clean pretty much any mirror with that stuff. Do you think I'm gonna tell you how I did this cool little special effects magic? Try critically thinking for yourself. How about that? Okay, let's see if anybody can guess what I did. What the hell? That's really confusing and Danny must answer this question. It must be a tiny little camera from the Wish video. He must have glued it to his shirt. Pretty good quality for a microscopic camera. Then someone else said, no, look at the hand on the left. Its movement isn't the same as Danny's hand in the mirror. So I think it's just a hole in the wall without a mirror and someone else is filming it. Yeah, no, dude, I did not cut a hole in my apartment to film this TikTok and like construct a bathroom set. I think you may be thinking a little bit too critically. Yeah, nobody's gotten it so far. All right, well, I think that might be about it. So thank you everybody who watched this video for watching this video. I hope you have a great week. I'll see you again soon with some new content. I'm still on that grind. I'm still posting as often as I can. So stay tuned. Thank you to everybody who submitted to the subreddit. Everybody make sure you go over there and join the subreddit and post some good stuff. I'm talking dads. I'm talking puzzles. I'm talking critical thinking. I'm talking maybe other funny little gems and memes. Can't wait to see it. Thank you guys for submitting, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, back with another episode of 2 Abs Are Better Than 1. So I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have seen my video on Brent Rivera that I did a couple weeks ago. Well, since I made that video, Brent Rivera has continued to make just absolutely fantastic ab comedy, as seen in one of his recent Instagram videos.
Brent? Ben? Caleb?
Scooby-Doo Papa! And as I've watched him more and more, I've started to realize that it's not just him. He's got a whole crew of dudes making ab comedy. You know, you got Clout Gang, Rice Gum and all them, you got Team 10, you got the Vlog Squad, and now you have ab crew. You got the ab crew. Bitch, be on. All up, bitches. All up, bitches. If you think I'm over exaggerating, the Kids' Choice Awards were this past weekend, and look what some of them wore to the Kids' Choice Awards for kids. They're showing off their abs for the Kids' Choice Awards. So I think two of the most interesting members of the ab crew are Alan and Alex Stokes. They're twins. I mentioned them a little bit in my video about Brent Rivera. Something about them dressing exactly the same in every single fucking video for some reason. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm discriminating, but I think we can all agree that twins are kind of creepy sometimes. Sometimes. Not always. Like, if you're a twin and you're your own person, you're an individual, that's great. But if you, like, lean into being a twin a little bit too hard and you start dressing the same and talking in sync and just posting pictures of you guys staring into the camera with blank expressions on your face, it starts to get a little bit creepy. I think the video I started the Brent Rivera video with was this like fake candid video where his sister walks in on him dancing after he just gets out of the shower. Fake candid videos seems to be a running theme amongst this crew, as seen in this video. First off, look at that thumbnail. I mean, how could you not be enticed to watch this with that rock hard body in the thumbnail? I mean, what's more enticing than that? Nothing.
All right, guys, smile for the picture.
So, I mean, clearly this is real, right? What a fun, candid video. You know, when you're hanging out with your friends and you're gonna take a picture, and then one of your friends who's not in the picture or taking the picture is like, hey, let me film you taking a picture of our friends. Okay, look at this thumbnail too. That one friend who's always late. And it's our boys, the twins, and they're in matching pajamas with their shirts off. So I can't wait to see what this is about.
Hello? Yo, where you at? Oh,
I have a weird observation about this. This song, I think it's called What the Hell by Avril Lavigne. It's in a lot of Instagrammers use this song. This song came out in 2011, and for some reason, I keep seeing it in like Instagram comedy videos. I'm pretty sure they've used it, Brent Rivera's used it, Michael Gilgan's used it, Paul Zimmer has used it. Why does every Instagram comedian that I make a video on use this song? Is it one giant conspiracy? Is Avril Lavigne behind bad Instagram comedy? Anyway, back to the video.
You know we have to leave for the zoo in like 5 minutes, right? Oh, that's right, the zoo, yeah. I'm actually in my car right now. I'm driving over there. Okay, hurry. Okay, all right, bye.
Uh-oh, it looks like he's gonna be late. Oh no, what's it gonna do? What kind of fun twists are gonna happen in this video? They've set up the premise that he's late, and now what's gonna happen?
Dude, it's been 10 minutes. Call him.
Hello?
Dude, where are you? It's been 10 minutes now.
Oh, yeah, I'm like right there. I'm like right around the corner.
Okay, you better hurry because we're gonna leave without you.
All right, see you in a little bit.
Uh-oh, he's still late. I wonder what kind of fun twists are gonna happen next.
Hey, you.
Dude, where are you? It's been 30 minutes now.
I'm actually like right in front of your house. Like I'm like right in front. You see me?
Uh-oh, it looks like he's still late. I wonder what kind of fun twists are gonna happen next.
I don't see you.
Really? Maybe you're at the wrong house.
You know, I think I know how my house looks like.
I think I know how my house looks like. That's a weird sentence. I don't think that's correct grammar. I think I know how my house looks like.
Hey, you guys ready for the zoo?
It's 2 a.m.
It's 2 a.m., loser. Can't you see me and my brother are trying to sleep in our matching pajamas with our shirts off in the same bed?
So, what does that have to do with anything? Okay. I'll take that as a yes.
Oh man, Brent, when are you gonna get a clue, man? They don't want to go to the zoo with you anymore. I'd really like to be in the room while they come up with the ideas for these videos. Like, do they start from the basis that they have to be shirtless and then build the idea around that? Or do they just try to cram being shirtless into pre-existing video ideas? Like, do they come up with a really funny idea and then they're like, well, oh fuck, I can't think of how to fit me being shirtless into this video. I guess let's just throw it out and just do what best friends do in the car again for the 7th time. Ooh, twins can sense when the other one is in trouble. Now this one, the thumbnails, he's not shirtless, so I don't know if this is gonna be very good, because I only like videos of shirtless twins, so I'm not really sure what they were thinking here, but let's go ahead and check it out anyway.
They give me a pound. Tell them put the money in my hand right now. Set up a motor, we need more seats. We just sold out all the floor seats.
This video would be way less confusing if they weren't twins wearing the exact same clothes. I feel like every time it changes shots, I'm like, okay, who am I watching now? What is he going under? Is the dude falling, going under the bench, or is that the dude who's going to save him? If he's going to save him, why the fuck did he go under the bench? He could have gone around it, over it, through it. The monkey part. Man, banana peels. They're always getting in your fucking way, am I right? That's such a real world problem. Goddamn Donkey Kong. Always walking around putting his banana peels everywhere. This one's got like the whole ab crew in it. It's got our boys, the Stokes twins, wearing matching swim trunks because obviously. It's got our buff dude and our skinny ab boy. It's called When You See Someone Cute at the Beach. Now, I know what I do when I see someone cute at the beach. I sit there and I look at the cute person and I think, that person's cute. So if this is relatable, that's probably what they'll do. Scenes where one of them notices a cute girl from across the room and he's like, hey, look at that cute girl. Let's all go and slowly walk towards her while we just stare her down. I think usually just one person will go. The person who wants to talk to the girl. I think it's probably rather intimidating to see this group of clones, a buff dude and a skinny dude walking towards you very slow. Oh my God. There's no way they have a chance with that girl now. Girls don't date boys who fall. Girls don't give a shit about boys who fall. I can tell you that right now. You know how many times I was rejected because I fell? Probably over 100, honestly. This video is pretty good. I have to rate it a 9 out of 10 because there were no monkey bars, but other than that, this video was fantastic. You know what I wonder? I wonder if you have to have abs to be friends with these kids. Like, let's say they meet someone new at a party, they start texting, they really hit it off, they hang out a couple times, a couple months go by, they become really good friends, and they decide, hey, maybe it's time we should start letting this guy be in some of our videos. He's really funny. I feel like he would add a lot to the videos. Do they have to like lift up his shirt and make sure that everything like checks out down there before they can let him in the videos? Or like one of the dudes who's already in the group falls behind on his workout regimen a little bit and starts to gain a little bit of a belly. They have like an intervention to like sit him down and be like, so we have to talk about your performance lately. You know this is the ab crew, right? So if you don't get your shit together, we're cutting you out of the vids, all right? So that's their Instagram videos. Their pictures are pretty creepy too, these twins. They do this thing in a lot of their pictures where they just stare blankly into the camera, kind of like Paul Zimmer does. Like, why not just smile or something? They look like farmers from the 1900s when it used to take like 10 minutes to take a picture, so they didn't want to smile for that long, so they would just sort of like, they all took pictures like look at this picture. Never a dull moment with my twin. Really? Because you look pretty fucking bored. You're in the most beautiful place I've ever seen. You're wearing matching swimsuits, you're twins, and you're on his shoulders, and you literally could not look less bored. You're just like, this is fine. Our mom says we should smile more in our pictures, so here you go. They're not smiling. They're not even smiling. Is this what they think smiling is? He's like kind of smirking, and the other one is not even trying. Is it a joke? I can't tell if they're joking or not, or if they really, does he really think that that's a smile? Oh, and this one, always room for one more. They've always got room for one more identical twin to dress the exact same way and stare into the camera with a blank ass stare. Actually, wait, always room for one more. What does that mean? Does that mean they're looking for a third twin to be in their videos and their pictures and could this be my big break? I really never thought of myself as a Stokes boy, but I mean, do I even have what it takes? I mean, I do look pretty dead in the eyes, but I don't have a six-pack. There is something about their content that I want to get in on this. Okay, I don't really see anywhere to submit a video or anything like that. I'm not even sure if that's really what they're asking for, but I can't pass up an opportunity like this. I mean, this could be huge for me. Alex, Alan, and Danny. I'd fit right in. All right, I gotta make an audition tape or something. I gotta audition to be a part of these boys.
What's up, dude?
Yo, what's up, man? For this video, as always, if you're not part of Greg yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. For some reason, my last video didn't go out to all my subscribers. I kept getting tweets that it wasn't in people's subscription boxes. That's never happened to me before. I'm not really sure why it happened. But if you actually want to get notified when I post videos, if you hit the notification button, you'll always get notified. We're the strongest army on the internet. We're not like the Jake Paulers, where they just say we're a strong army. We actually are an army. All right, there is a mandatory draft. We have nuclear warheads, tanks, uniforms, you name it. So if that sounds fun to you, hit that subscribe button. If you want to pick up your Greg merch, by the way, it's at DannyGonzalez.store. There's a link in the description. You can get this hoodie, that hoodie, this hoodie. Thank you, Lauren, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really, 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 really good video. Bye.
I'm gonna do your intro.
Okay. Go for it whenever you're ready.
Okay, just give me just a quick second. All right, now I'm not bald anymore. Okay, ready?
Yep. What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, and I'm back with another episode of watching your YouTube videos and roasting the shit out of them for fun. And by another episode, I mean the first episode, because I've never done this before. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Basically, I tweeted on my Twitter, please send me links to your YouTube videos. I want to review them in a video. Because, you know, I do a lot of videos where I will react to popular YouTubers' videos, and you guys seem to really like that. And I decided it'd be fun to turn the tables and do it to you instead. So this is gonna be me reacting / roasting / reviewing your YouTube videos. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through and see what looks interesting here. Okay, this is a video called How to Draw a Car on Your Computer. This is submitted by Stephanie Faye.
Hello everyone, this is DigiDave.
Okay, this was submitted by someone named Stephanie, and he just said his name is DigiDave, so this obviously isn't your YouTube video. So I'm gonna have to give this one a 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10, not your video. This one's called Heading Out. Let's check it out. Yes. Yes! 10 out of 10. That was perfect. Holy shit. The twist ending and everything, I thought he was gonna get up to the car and be about to get in and then be like, wait, shit, I don't know how to drive. That was pretty fun. That was a very fun little video. 10 out of 10. Great, great title. Heading Out, and great description. Be sure to subscribe. Honestly, you don't need anything else except, you don't need anything else. And my favorite comment on this video is this one by T-Zoo that just says, awesome, I want to live life like a worm. So, 10 out of 10 for that comment too. Okay, this video is called Dumbass Loser Smashes a Broken Tablet with a Baseball Bat. Why is he a dumbass loser? All right, let's check it out. I like how you opened it up so you could smash the insides. You leaned it up against the thing just to smash it from a different angle? Like what? Let me lean it up against my swing set. Show it who's boss. Accuracy of the title gets you a 10 out of 10. It really was a dumbass loser smashing a broken tablet with a baseball bat. That's probably the most accurate title I've ever seen on YouTube. It's very straight to the point. It describes exactly what happens in the video. Nothing more, and nothing else does happen in the video. It's literally just this dude smashing a broken tablet with a baseball bat. So your title gets 10 out of 10. As far as the point of this video or the reason for making it, I'm gonna give that a 0 out of 10. I'm not really sure what compelled you to make this video. I don't know why the kid's wearing a bandana. Why is the kid wearing a bandana? Like he's doing something illegal and he doesn't want to be like caught doing it. All right, next video. This one's just called November 5th, 2017. And the description just says my Snapchat story. I haven't even watched it yet, but right away I'm gonna deduct some points because this is 4 minutes and 40 seconds long. I'm gonna have to slash your points in half already and deduct you down to a 5 out of 10 without even watching the video because nobody should have a Snapchat story that long. And then I'm gonna have to deduct half a point because this whole thing's a vertical video.
This is time for Africa.
It's just pictures. So if I could critique this, I would say that the plot is a little bit vague. I'm not really sure what the characters in this are supposed to be doing. It seems like they're just sort of jumping around from scenario to scenario, and I'm not really seeing any development. And also, this character who's drumming, I would say is not very likable. And so if you do another installment of this, I would say maybe kill them off or something. I just don't really think that they fit in the arc of the story. So yeah, overall, I would give it a 6 out of 10.
That's what's getting girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you just gonna stand here and eat it?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in your video for the rest of the time, actually.
Okay. Oh, you want to watch one?
Yeah. Dino World.
Dino World.
The
Okay.
new movie.
Okay. This was submitted by Bradley Lee Nichols. He said, "This is the new movie coming out."
The only one.
Dino World. Yeah, you know the new movie that's supposed to be coming out. This is it.
Mhm.
It's 59 seconds long, so get ready. And it's got 12 views. Dino Films. So this is a movie called Dino World. It's made by a production company that specializes in dino films.
I'm in.
I'm
in. This is the new movie coming out. I'm in for it.
They have to fight for their lives.
Okay, keep going, keep going.
It's got Bane from Batman. You'll have to fight. You're gonna have to fight, dude.
Alright. You know, it's nice to see Bane still making movies.
I know.
Yeah.
Ever since they
Killed him.
They killed him. I thought he wasn't gonna get any more roles, but here he is. You'll have to be smart.
This movie's really requiring a lot out of me.
I say title cards get a 10 out of 10. Wait, Blue? Is that a person?
I think it's the dinosaur.
Is the question for Blue? It's the trailer is asking the dinosaur, "Are you fit for survival?"
Oh my god. Hang on. That special effect of the dinosaur just slightly opening his mouth, 10 out of 10. Amazing.
Dude, I thought that the dinosaurs were all trying to kill Bane, but this is like a plot twist right here. This summer, find out. When is this movie coming out?
Uh-oh.
Well, the trailer was released in September, so we gotta wait all the way until the summer.
I don't know if I can wait. This is amazing. 10 out of 10. I will watch this. I will pay money to see the whole thing.
iMovie and Dino Films present a Dino Films production association with iMovie. Edited by me, production designer, me, director of photography, me, casting by me, music by iTunes, costume designer, me, executive producer, me, written by me, directed by me, costume designer. What costumes?
You think the dinosaurs are gonna change?
Oh, maybe they'll be wearing little top hats at some point in the movie or something.
We can only hope.
Okay, I would say title cards 10 out of 10.
Bane being in movies again, 10 out of 10.
Yes. Plot 10 out of 10 from what I can tell.
Yeah.
The only thing I would give a negative review to would be the release date. Please release it sooner. I don't think we can wait. I don't think you could possibly release it soon enough. I'm itching. I'm itchy. Please, so release date, I'm gonna have to give that a negative 12.
Negative 12.
Negative 12.
I can't wait. I do have one question. Is the child's name Dino? If so, 10 out of 10 name.
Oh, the actual kid?
Yeah.
No, this channel's called Random Stuff and Things. Actually, he's a squirrel.
Okay. Well, good for him.
Well, that makes everything that much more impressive.
Alright. Good show.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, this one's called Death Apartment.
Hey babe, I'm home.
Alright, I like it so far. There's no backstory. It's just a dude getting home from work and dying. And dying immediately. This is pretty good. Exposition, 10 out of 10. Oh shit, he's fine. He's totally fine. He's getting up like nothing even happened. No, and he's fine again. Totally fine.
What you say? That you only meant.
Physics on that one's gonna be a 0 out of 10. Not possible. Not how brooms work.
What you say? That you only meant when.
I like how you knocked the plates over on your way down, but then when they were hitting you, you were already perfectly posed on the ground. Like, I'm ready for my plates. I'm ready for the plates. Oh, that's the end. He never saw his girlfriend. He came into the apartment saying, "Hey babe, I'm home," and he didn't die either. So Death Apartment, I don't really know if that's an accurate title. I'll give the title 6 out of 10. The ending leaves a lot to be desired. Let's just say that. I'll give that a 4 out of 10. Overall concept, 8 out of 10. Alright guys, well that's, I think about all the time that we have, and by all the time that we have, I mean all the time I'm willing to sit here and watch your YouTube videos. Let me know if you like this video. I think this was actually pretty fun, and I want to do this again so we can make it a little show that I do every now and again if you want. All in all, I would say that the winner of this round was Dino World. I think Dino World for sure gets a 10 out of 10. Out of 10. Thank you for turning on my notifications, Ariana. You are truly Greg. I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye. What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of the Jeremy Renner Fan Club, the best source on the internet for all Jeremy Renner news and gossip. But before we start, I got a lot of comments on my last video that the last G in this Greg here is distracting some people because it's too far away from the rest of the word Greg. It seemed to be very distracting for a lot of people. I take those comments very seriously. I'm sorry for that distraction, and I am going to fix it. Oh, assistant! Could you fix the G? It's too far away from the rest of the Greg. Perfect.
All right, now I'm ready to film the video.
Oh, what? No. No, I don't need you to help film. I just need you to help with the assistant stuff. Because you're my assistant. I just need help with that.
I thought we were friends. If you don't want to hang out with me
It's
after I drove all the way here on my unicycle from Florida, then I can unicycle my way back home.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, it's just...
Yes?
It's just, I'm filming a video right now. And I'm making a video about Jeremy Renner. And I just kind of feel like you don't know shit about Jeremy Renner.
You think I don't know shit about Jeremy Hawkeye Renner?
Yeah, I've never once heard you talk about him. Even mention, I don't think I've ever even heard you say his name.
I just did. Play the tape.
Can we get playback on that?
Jeremy Hawkeye Renner.
Holy shit, you're right.
Mm-hmm. And what do you know about Jeremy Renner, Mr. I know everything about Jeremy Renner?
I know that he's Hawkeye in the Avengers.
Yeah, but did you know he's got an app?
What?
Yeah.
He's got an app?
He's got an app!
What? Guys, Jeremy Renner has a fucking app.
That's right. Human being and celebrity sensation Jeremy Renner is also an app.
I guess like a week or so ago, I saw this tweet. Jeremy Renner is my favorite actor, Jeremy Renner is my favorite musician, and Jeremy Renner is definitely my favorite app. And then it's a screenshot of an app that looks like Instagram, but is just Jeremy Renner. This tweet might come as a shock to you for several reasons, not only because you might not have known he had an app, but a lot of people also don't know that he makes music too.
Yeah, I only found out recently about his music. Basically, his songs sound like if someone from a Marvel movie was covering an Imagine Dragons song.
Now, baby, let's roll!
Yeah, I've been hearing his song in this Jeep commercial. For whatever reason, like every show has the Jeep commercial for every commercial break.
Well, to me, the most surprising part of this tweet was that Jeremy Renner is someone's favorite actor. I have nothing against him. He's not a bad actor. He's not like ugly. He's not mean. He's just there. Like, he's good looking enough. He's good enough of an actor.
I think that the only way to describe him in everything that he does is he was there. The Avengers, did he do much? No, but he was there.
Right.
The music industry, is Jeremy Renner breaking any new grounds? No. Is his music very interesting? No.
No.
But he was there. He was making music.
He's certainly trying to be.
So late last night, I decided to download the Jeremy Renner app, as did
free.
Drew.
Don't worry, it's free.
Yeah.
So you don't have to spend any money on it.
Yet. So we downloaded the Jeremy Renner app, and it's basically just Instagram if the only person allowed to post on Instagram was Jeremy Renner.
I've used Instagram for a long time, and my biggest problem was like, there's too many people on here distracting me from Jeremy Renner. I want to open up Instagram and just see pictures of him, and there's so many other people on there. It's really hard to use, to be honest.
So on the App Store, the Jeremy Renner official app, don't get it confused with any other Jeremy Renner apps. This is the official Jeremy Renner app.
God damn it.
Connect with two-time Academy Award nominee Jeremy Renner on his official app.
Wow.
So we can actually connect with Jeremy Renner on this app.
Yeah, we can text him, give him a phone call.
Link up, maybe hang out.
It's pretty vague. I'm assuming you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's vague because we can do more than you'd expect and not less. Exciting giveaways with cool prizes.
Like movie tickets, signed merchandise, or other surprises. Or more.
Movie tickets, signed merchandise, other prizes, and more prizes.
Yeah, and then they ran out of talking points, so they're like, you can get to know Jeremy and other fans.
The app isn't just about connecting with Jeremy Renner, it's about connecting with Jeremy Renner and other people who care about Jeremy Renner just as much as you do, who care about linking up with Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, this is actually how Danny and I met, from talking to each other on the Jeremy Renner app.
Yeah, we connected on the Jeremy Renner app.
And I'd say things are going pretty well. Tour tickets.
Because we're going on tour.
We're going on tour.
Boost your comments with superstars, become a top 3 fan, and be seen by Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, they really want to drive that point home, is that, like, Everything that goes on this app, Jeremy Renner will see personally himself.
Well, only if you're a top 3 fan, so
Right.
we have to see how we can do that once we get on the app.
Yeah, probably won't have to spend any money or anything, right?
Yeah, Jeremy Renner made this app exclusively to connect with fans, not to make money.
Yeah, not to profit off those fans.
Watch cool videos. I hope they're of Jeremy Renner. We go on the app, it's just our videos.
It's Jeremy Renner. Guys, I found this cool video.
What's up, Greg? Whoa! And then the rest of the description of the app is, I'm pretty sure, just like a copy and paste of his Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's check out this app. What do you say?
No.
Listen here! Okay! When you download the Jeremy Renner app...
Which you will.
Yeah. And you open it for the first time, you're immediately greeted with a giant picture of Jeremy Renner's face.
So you're already intrigued, and then the face changes to a smaller Jeremy Renner face, and he starts speaking at you.
Here's what this thing's about. This is a way for me to connect with real fans, super fans.
Wait, we're Jeremy Renner super fans.
Yeah, he's talking to us and possibly only us.
Yay!
Yes!
Impossible for me to really get back to anybody on social media. There's just way too many people. So
it's impossible for him to respond to anyone because there's
There's
so
too
many people.
Yeah, that's my problem. Like, I get so many YouTube comments. I can't even read one comment because there's so many. YouTube emails you all the comments at once, and it's really small text. I can't see any of them.
Oh, see, the reason I can't do it is it displays all of the comments on top of each other. So it just looks like a block of black text that you can't even read. Maybe I should make a Jeremy Renner app. That way I could finally be able to respond to my comments.
Maybe we should be Jeremy Renner for Halloween.
Jeremy Renner, if you're watching this, let us be you for Halloween!
Please. We won't do it without your permission. That's how Halloween costumes work.
Please get back to us. To be clear, we don't want to be Hawkeye. We want to be Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Lee Renner.
So we're going to do a few things in the app. We're going to do exclusive contests, giveaways. We're going to do more behind-the-scenes stuff.
Reading off screen what they're going to be doing on the app.
In movies, maybe in the music studio, maybe in life. Not in the shower or anything like crazy like that.
Oh
man.
He's not going to be posting in the shower.
Or anything like that.
Yeah, okay, Jeremy. Damn it! Fuck! Delete the app!
So I'll be posting more different content than I would on social media. And I hope to see you there.
And this is the app? It's just one picture of his face?
Yeah, I hope to see you there. You can see through these eyeballs. That's what my fan looks like. You can't even use it without signing up, which is a bit of a bummer, so you either have to give him your Facebook or your Gmail or your phone number.
I signed up with my phone number in hopes that it went straight to Jeremy Renner and he's gonna call me at some point.
Yeah. I'll take your phone.
No, just a bunch of texts from my wife.
Yeah, she's still stuck in that well.
Yeah. So last night, Drew and I both downloaded this app and we made accounts, and I would say we've had pretty different experiences so far.
Yeah, tell him yours first.
I mean, I was just enjoying the app, you know? I was scrolling, I got to keep up with Jeremy Renner and all of his fun updates, and I got to experience all the cool features. There's lots of them. You'll notice when you first create an account, you've got 100 stars at the top.
Congratulations.
And if you look in your activity, it actually, your only notification is that Jeremy Renner himself gifted you those 100 stars, or at least he did for me. I don't know if he does that for everyone or if he just did that for me.
I got mine from Curtis Lepore.
And you're probably wondering, well, what do these stars do? So Jeremy Renner gives you the stars, and then you can use those stars and send them to Jeremy Renner. So he gives you the stars, and then
you give them
right back. Stars are sort of like likes, and you can give a bunch of likes to a picture.
Yeah, that's the difference between stars and likes, is on most platforms you get one like and that's it. So don't fuck it up. But on here, you can send 1 star or you can send 1,000 stars. The only thing stopping you from sending more stars is money. You have to pay money to send more stars. Even though he gives you stars and you give them back, he just holds on to them at that point. He won't give them back to you. I thought we were playing like catch, but he just was like, all right, and went back inside.
So this app is basically like Instagram, but the only person who's allowed to post is Jeremy Renner. And the only thing you're allowed to do is give him money.
In the hopes that maybe he'll reply the most generic, low-effort reply to something.
It's Friday, work is done, and you know what that means. It's Whiskey 30, so let the weekend, the shenanigans, begin. What are your weekend plans? For me, movie tonight. Shazam. Not my choice.
Not my choice. If it was up to me, Jeremy, I'd be watching a movie with you in it.
Yeah, like Born Legacy or
Marvel 3.
Hope you have a great rest of your day or evening. Much love and blessings
from an amazing weekend to you. From an amazing weekend.
What a nice, long, thoughtful response to Jeremy's picture.
Yeah.
He seems to really care about Jeremy Renner. He paid money to have Jeremy Renner see this, and Jeremy Renner responded, promoting all weekend. No time for anything. No time to respond. I'm promoting all weekend. Yeah, Jeremy Renner's responses on this app are like the equivalent of you text your significant other a really long paragraph with all these feelings and something, and they just respond back like, cool. Sounds like you're having fun. Something like almost related, but not really, or maybe just like picking out one part of the paragraph and responding to that.
Yeah, the part that you needed an answer to the least, or they just like it.
By any chance, is there a contest/giveaway going on? Would love to meet you.
I'm not running a giveaway right now, but that's why we downloaded the app.
So Jeremy Renner posted a video of some deer. Someone commented, wow, what a wonderful thing to see and experience. Bambi meets Hawkeye. Just looks like the most amazingly place to be. And Jeremy Renner just responded, I'm Jeremy Renner,
Hi.
And I saw your comment. I didn't even have to read it. I'm just posting a random emoji.
This is the face I made when I saw it. I dropped my phone.
People just want Jeremy Renner to see them so bad. They're just willing to spend tens or hundreds of dollars.
My existence is meaningless if Jeremy Renner doesn't know about it, is how I felt.
Jeremy Renner, we don't want to be friends. We don't want to get to know you. We just want you to see us. I just want to know that the light bouncing off of my skin and into my camera lens will someday go into your corneas and into your retinas.
We want your eyeballs to eat our skin, and I want you to tell me how it tastes, buddy.
I don't know about that. Oh, you sent me a notification.
Hope everyone had a great weekend at 1:30 a.m.
Late night text from Bay.
Ooh, shit.
Who is such a big fan of Jeremy Renner that you would spend money on purpose to have him just look at your comment and respond back with the most minimal effort response? It just seems really weird to me. So anyway, that's been my experience using the Jeremy Renner app so far. Drew, how's your experience been?
I spent $47 on accident.
Huh?
On the app?
You spent money on the Jeremy Renner app?
No, I didn't spend money. I spent $47.
I didn't spend money, all right? I spent stars. Which I paid for with money.
With real American money.
How did that happen?
Well, luckily I was screen recording it. So I was kind of messing around with it, checking out all the cool features. I was curious, like, okay, the star, that's probably like a like. So I clicked boost now. And your options are 94 plus 10 or hold to boost. And I thought, that sounds fun. I'm just gonna put my thumb there for a while and see how high the number goes. Maybe you can see where this is going. And I was like, okay, 400 stars. And it told me, oops, you don't have enough stars. Then put my thumb on the home screen to go back to my text messages to text Danny. And right as I put my thumb there, the thing popped up asking for my thumbprint to confirm my $47 purchase. So long story short, you're welcome, Jeremy. Number 3 fan, 93 stars. Number 2 fan, 94 stars. Number 1 fan, me, 445 stars.
And he's still got some left over. He's got like 2,000 stars.
Yeah, jealous.
A little.
I think I got scammed though. I'm really confused. I only spent 400 stars on this.
How many stars did you buy?
So according to the app, it costs $46.99, which is what I spent to get 6,800 stars. I then used 445 of them on one post. Whoops. And now I have 2,400 left.
Sounds about right to me. 6,000 minus 400
is 2,400. Mm-hmm. If anyone knows what happened to my stars,
you look in your notifications and it says Jeremy Renner stole 4,000 stars.
They don't put that in the description. Yeah. I mean, I'm still his #1 fan, but like, what the hell, dude?
So the content that Jeremy posts on his app is top-notch stuff. It's stuff that you would never find on any of his other social medias, right?
Right.
Wrong. It's pretty much only pictures that he also posts on his Instagram.
Yeah, without changing anything, not even about the caption.
Yeah, so one funny thing that he'll do is post a picture, but he'll include a bunch of hashtags in the picture. But the thing about his app, as opposed to Instagram, is that on Instagram, when you click on a hashtag, it'll take you to a bunch of related posts with the same hashtag. But on Jeremy Renner's app, there's no hashtag functionality. If you click on a hashtag, nothing happens because Jeremy Renner is the only person posting pictures on there. Another funny thing he does is he'll try to tag people in pictures. When he did Justin Long's podcast, he posted this picture and then he tagged @JustinLong, but of course, when you click on @JustinLong, nothing happens because Justin Long's not on the app.
Unfortunately, I was thinking, oh cool, so the only two people on this app are Jeremy Renner and Justin Long.
Yeah.
But lo and behold, no.
He does occasionally post things that are exclusive to his app, though. A lot of it is related to his music career, which, as we mentioned, is very,
necessary.
Yeah. So here's a very cool behind-the-scenes video of him singing.
So unpredictable, I gotta tell you, never be the same. Heaven don't have a name.
Seriously, who do you think is cuter? This little bear,
Aww,
me, or this guy that I cropped out of the picture?
The guy that I cropped out of the picture.
Yeah, I wish I could see the rest of his face. I hope it looks like Jeremy Renner.
Can you imagine what his face would look like if it looked exactly like Jeremy Renner's?
I wish this stupid fucking bear looked like Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Jeremy Renner!
Oh my god!
I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm just chilling, spinning around really fast. Hope you guys are having a great weekend.
I think that's kind of symbolic of how much effort he seems to put into this. Like, he was definitely like just walking along. Oh shit, I gotta update my app. Hey guys, how's it going?
He also sometimes posts the same picture twice, so it's like not even exclusive content. He posted this picture 5 weeks ago with the caption, I hope everyone's having a great day, and then the same one 3 weeks ago, what a weekend. I hope everyone enjoyed time with family and friends.
The Jeremy Renner app, the only place where you can see the same picture twice.
Of him singing like this.
Never be the same.
Now this is great and all, seeing all this behind the scenes exclusive content about and of Jeremy Renner, but I feel like he advertised like fan content too? Is there...
Yeah, so he did say in the description for the app, which I assume was written by him, that's why I'm saying he said.
Yeah, he did.
You can connect with other Jeremy Renner fans, and so far I haven't really seen any way to do that. But the reason we haven't seen that is because we've only been on the home tab so far, and there's many tabs. There's home, activity, fan feed, music, and menu. And the fan feed is really where you get to start connecting with other Jeremy Renner fans like you and us.
And like me.
And
or you said like us?
Yeah.
Okay, well like me as well.
So this is like a picture that someone took of their computer screen while Googling pictures of Jeremy Renner. Oh, and you can actually also boost yourself on other people's pictures of Jeremy Renner.
Oh, so they get the money?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think Jeremy Renner still gets the money from those. Because it is still pictures of Jeremy Renner.
Huh. This person wished a happy birthday to
themselves. Happy birthday to me. Also, can you guys boost this for me? Thanks.
It's my birthday. What I want is for you to give money to Jeremy. Well, let's see. I still have 2,400 stars left. What should I use them on? And boost to #1 fan. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
What?
I just used 1,400?
Yeah, so Drew
That's
just
insane.
spent 1,400 stars on this picture, and it's saying he only spent 140 stars.
That's so weird and kind of shady.
Like, yeah.
You buy the stars, and then they immediately divide your stars by 10 every time you use them. So what the fuck? So yeah, when I spent 400, I actually spent 4,000. Jeremy... Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, Jeremy. Give us our stars back.
What's your standard go-to phrase?
Snuggles are the best.
Well, are you curious to see any other celebrity apps? Because I did find a couple. It won't take too long.
Oh, wait, there's other celebrity apps?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Danny's very single-minded with, with stuff like this. He loves Jeremy. So all he wanted to do was look at the Jeremy Renner app. But the moment I found out about it, I was like, there's got to be more apps like this out there. So I went to searching AA Dating Justin Bieber Edition free. And I downloaded this.
Does the AA stand for Alcoholics Anonymous?
Yeah, it's for Bieber fans who
are recovering alcoholics.
And so to get their mind off alcohol, they imagine what it would be like to date Justin Bieber. If you are a fan of Justin Bieber or a sexy girl, please download this app immediately because it is a present for you. Especially for Women's Day.
What?
Yeah, it's really gross so far. A lot of girls or true fan of Justin Bieber want to go on a date with him and hand in hand with him in street. I want to hand in hand with Justin in street. Is it a wonderful dream? Your dream may come true with Dating Justin Bieber Edition application just with some simple steps. #1, choose or snap a photo of you. #2, adjust photo and crop. #3, add Justin Bieber image to the position as expected.
Add
Justin Bieber image?
Obviously.
So it makes a picture of you with Justin Bieber? Is that what it does?
Yeah.
So you're telling me we're gonna date Justin Bieber now?
Yeah.
Isn't he married?
Kind of. Well, you'll see. It didn't ask for permission to access my photos, which kind of makes me a little sketched out. So we're gonna go with this one. And
we're on a date with Justin Bieber.
Well, I think we're gonna hand in hand with him.
We're gonna hand in hand with him on street.
Yeah, I gotta mail this. Who should I mail this
Mail it
to?
to Amanda.
And off it goes.
What did the message say?
Yo! Here's my AA dating Justin Bieber created with the amazing AA Justin Bieber iPhone and iPad app. Hashtag dating Justin, hashtag Justin, hashtag Bieber, hashtag Booth. Which again, you couldn't click on these hashtags in your email.
Yeah.
And then
No, if you click on the hashtag Justin.
with the crop outline on it.
Oh shit. Now she's gonna know that it's not real.
No, we gave it away.
We went on the date with Justin Bieber and he was in a little box the whole time.
Yeah, he was just jumping rope real fast.
He was in a little cage.
Yeah, we kept him there so he wouldn't run away from our date. We appreciate that you use our app. Instead of our thanks, we would like to give you 2 Justin Bieber.
Dude, rate it 5 stars. Congratulations,
Xmas item number 4 and Xmas item number 5 were unlocked. Let's check it out.
Number 4.
Number 4 and number 5.
Ooh, which one do you want to add?
Well, I've already made up my mind.
So guys, make sure you check out the Jeremy Renner app and follow both of us on it. And make sure you boost our picks so that you can give money to Jeremy Renner.
And we can sort of just watch you give money to him and not really get involved at all.
Yeah. All right, well, that's the end of this video. Thank you, Drew, for being in it.
And thank you, Danny, for letting me fix your sign. It looks much better now.
Yeah, I think you did. Good job.
Yeah, agree.
If you haven't gotten tickets for our show yet, do that! We're going on tour. We're going to a bunch of cities. It's just about to start. Depending on when I edit this, it might already be going on. So get your tickets. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed to Gagurgi, make sure you do that. Just subscribe and turn on my notifications to join the fastest army, fastest growing army, well, the fastest army and the fastest growing army on the internet.
Yeah.
Check out Drew's channel. He has videos there.
Maybe.
And stream Help Let Me Go. Alright guys, tune in next time for a really interesting video where I use Drew's body as a human jump rope. Bye!
Like help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go tonight. You'll scream help, let me go, help, let me go, help, let me go. Stop kidnapping me, she was just a lady, not a care in the world till she's